Oh, nice one.
Boom! What is up, guys? This is Alex from First Figures. Hey there, everyone. This is Chocks.
Hey there, everyone. This is Chocks.
Welcome to Friday Q&A with Chocks A number 93. It, of course, is the 9th of November 2018. So much has happened this week. I don't know where to begin.
This week has gone really quiet.
It's gone really, really quickly, but there's so much has happened. It's been good. From a week of real frustration last week to that of hope. So what I'm going to do, Chocks, is I'm going to crack one open with you as well.
Are you that tired today? Boom!
Boom!
Second time drinking Red Bull.
And the rest. You mean the second time today?
On cam.
Today, you mean? No, I've had a Red Bull before. I had it last week as well, yeah. Yeah, I was make sure it's still good with my keto. Yeah, 0-0, all that bullshit. Yeah, baby. How you guys doing? What is going up? Let me know in the comments. How have you been this week? What has been keeping you busy? Of course, we always like to know what's been going on with our fam. Eric Bracero, I know you love it. You think that you're a massive anime fan, but you love the Purple Boys, the goodest of Purple Boys. Don't even pretend. Don't even pretend. What is going on, guys?
Oh my god, it's so hot in here.
It is super panas.
Yeah, I thought it was like cooling down lately.
Ooh, 3 p.m. When am I going to sponsor your ass? What's up, Zach? Have a word with Kevin something in there. Was it Will Ryan? Something like that.
Will Wright?
Zach is from Galactic Toys, yeah? We met him at NYCC. Well, I met him at NYCC.
Yeah.
Remember I bought that Kirby for Harvey?
Yeah.
It's from his joint,
the plushes.
Yeah. He's from his joint,
Awesome.
yeah. And he was basically saying, because obviously when I was bitching about PAX East, he was like, trying to give me the explanation. I said, I hit up, because he says he does 3 Repop shows, because he hits all the cons, right?
Yeah.
I was like, hit him up for us. You know what I mean? Absolutely. Oh, I couldn't believe it. 3 p.m. I wish you best of luck with that.
What?
Nice one, Brendan. What do you do? What's the day job? That game is coming out soon, guys. Nice one, Catherine. Not long to go. Super pumped. Super excited. And Chocks has been working on something really cool with that regards. And we will chat about that later on. Not now, later, maybe
later. Yeah.
Today or not today?
No,
not today. Not today.
Can't today.
It's snowing. Nice one, Tyler. Wrap up warm. What's up, Michael? What's going on, guys? Do you have to ever do the windows outside, Brennan? You're not used to a 4K monitor, are you? It's so small.
But there's no point because the graphics card doesn't support it.
No, I'm just saying, it's like so small, isn't it?
I know, yeah.
You know, you can make it bigger if you want.
Yeah, but no, it doesn't matter.
Control and then like forward. Like control and like and scroll.
Control and scroll?
You got anything nicely planned for that, Tamara?
No,
If it's your last day. Before 5 days of holiday. Oh, Jake. If I told you, you'd go straight to mental health straight away. You'd go knocking on the door, and not, of course, if you were there already, hanging out in the American branch.
Why just tell you one secret license?
Well, yeah, which one?
Yeah,
of the secret licenses?
tell you secret licenses.
There's more. Yeah, why stop at one?
3 p.m. Yes, who that is still a thing. It's been a while.
Is who that sort of thing, mate?
You shouldn't be
with
like
you,
leaving the club.
To be honest with you, 3 p.m. Who that is a thing, but we deny everybody every week anyways. No one's ever going to get the AK prize. So I don't even know why we bother, Chocks, because
they never get to play it.
They're never going to get the AK prize. Everyone gets denied. We tease them, let them get a 4K, make them think they're going to go for it, and then of course we do the old crushing dreams. That's what I like to like a bit of that. Shout out to Michael Berger. Nice one, VQ.
Hey, Victoria.
Why'd you have such a nice week? Faith knows. What's that all about?
Eh? Who? Whoa.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
No, I'm trying to turn it
because
this
there's that
way.
stand.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to turn this way.
It's a bit silly, isn't it?
As a baby learned her first word, D9. Good morning, Sam. How you doing, mate?
Hey, Sam.
You
Hey,
missed
Brit.
us. It's been over 2 years since we last met. No, 1 year since we last met at NYCC. 1 year. 1 year. 1 year. Wolflink PVC. Now that would do well. That would do very, very well. No doubt in my mind. That would do very, very well. Hey, Justina. I know you were asking whether or not we could do packs, but there seems to be a difficulty on that right now. We're trying to figure that out.
She's like, I want to go if you guys are going.
Don, you are thinking too small. You think 8K is $80 off. It's more than that. 8K is more than half towards the next tier of discounts. You would be more than halfway to getting 10% off for all your purchases, asterisks where applicable.
How much do you have to spend? How much do you have to spend to get 8K?
You have to spend 8K, yeah? You have to spend 1,600 US dollars worth of orders in order to get 8,000 reward points. So that is what is up for grabs at Hood App. But I don't, to be honest with you, Chocks.
All you have to do is just spend 4 hours with us versus 1,600.
What? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. What would you rather do? Spend 1,600 or 4 hours with us, and of course,
For a chance.
get past
Yeah.
the two deniers. The two deniers. Hey, Britt, that would be cool. Have you ever been to Toronto? You've not been to Canada before, have you, Chocks?
No, I haven't. Yeah, I mean, AX.
You hadn't been to America before either. Before you went to NYCC, is that right?
Yeah, I wasn't that particularly interested going to America.
Okay, well, you've done it now.
I've done it now, yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
But you've never been to...
No, I haven't been around, yeah, but I keep hearing a lot of stories.
No,
from
but what I
friends
mean
that's
is,
been around.
I'm talking about like going to Canada,
Yeah.
it's like supposed to be really polite and stuff.
I don't mind. Actually, quite. I would actually probably like it
Okay.
to visit.
Like to visit, I'm sure. Wouldn't you normally like to like visit everywhere? Just to sort of visit?
Not everywhere.
All right.
I ain't gonna visit China, yo.
You've already been, mate. It's on your list.
That wasn't quite a visit. was
Sorry,
it?
mate. It's on your passport. It's been stamped.
I'm not rude.
What's up, Greg Michalowski Jr.? It's been a while, mate. It's been a while.
Oh, you've seen that Mega Man pic. Is it really Mega Man?
Is it? Is it Mega Man? We started off with a little tease on the side profile. A lot of speculation, Chocks. A lot of speculation. Jake almost shat his pants when he thought it might have been something, but no, he just realised it was still in the mental health of America, right? And definitely it's been. And then we showed the full shot, and what a change it's been in terms of the sculpting from OG to now, and it's just it's nice to flex because OG Running Mega Man came out 4 years ago, and before that it was actually in development for a year before that as well. So that's 5 years worth of experience. So all right, let's bust that bad boy. And Chocks, if that thing that you're pushing for comes off.
Oh, which one?
Which one?
I push quite a lot of things.
Which one? The one that we're talking about.
The what?
The one, like the one of all, like it'd like be your most amazing pet project in the world.
Yeah, that would be great.
That would be great.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Come on, Chris. Get that shit done.
Indeed.
So come on, Alex, get that shit done.
Oh yeah, well, I think that's pretty much just gonna be. Would you like it done in double quick time or in really slow time? If you want it in double quick time, you hit me up, right? If you want it.
I'm thinking the combination of all three of you guys.
Oh, right.
That'll be like quadruple time.
Oh yeah, sure, maybe. It's not like SLI, mate.
That's right.
One or two of Chris don't equal one of me, mate. I'll tell you that much.
SLI.
You ain't SLI me,
What's
mate.
What's the other one that's a
Crossfire, yo,
that's
come
right,
on.
yeah.
AMD. Sort that out. Is it AMD? No, it's ATI, isn't it? I'm thinking ATI.
ATI is a graphics card. Yeah.
It's Crossfire.
Crossfire.
Yeah. You're too busy up at your NVIDIA.
NVIDIA. I used to have ATI. Yeah.
That's because
I'm hurting everyone on a personal level because apparently I'm not. I don't reckon US as much.
Are you looking con specific in April, May? That's a great question, Zach. To be honest with you, we already have the back end. Well, you know what? Things are in free fall, to be honest with you. We sat down last week, and this is how things change over here at F4F. We sat down and we said, right, let's try and do 4 cons.
Yeah.
Boom. Something in April. Boom. Something in the... We're going to do ACG anyway, so it doesn't really count.
Yeah, ACG doesn't count.
We wanted to do Gamescom again because we wanted to flex the knowledge that we learned this year, and then something at the end. And something at the end was going to be Luca. And then from that period to now, a couple of things have changed. We looked at Luca and went, holy God, this looks horrible. No offense, Italians. But Luca looks horrendous. Really, really horrible in the sense that it's like you have to walk around the village and then you might find us. Oh. And how do they say the attendance number? It's like 500,000, but is it because a lot of people are already living there in the first place and they get counted up? I don't know. For me, I feel a little bit. Chocks was like, you should just go there and just see and walk around. But having done the bird's eye view, Chocks, and just imagine it raining.
That's true, yeah.
I don't know. I just felt like that would be... All of a sudden, I was like, my interest went... Then I was like, yo, Cheggy. So he had to take his cap, put on his other hat, right? I was like, Cheggy, you would just sort out and see what's up with Repop with regards to PAX.
Yeah, because they do quite a lot of... They cover a lot of events.
And we were like, in our minds, going, forget PAX. It's like only 80,000 people. It's a shitty con. Before we realised that shitty cons were actually alright, yeah? Because we did the MCM London. And since MCM London, we opened up our eyes and we said, you know what, let's do shitty cons, right? And the first one was like, right, let's go PAX. So we're like, yeah, all right, let's go do PAX, yeah. And then we're like, oh, yes, we'd like to do PAX. And they were like, fuck off, mate.
They were like...
Are you a game developer?
Yeah.
I'm like, they're like, no. We're like, but then you can't join. I'm like, what? So we're kind of trying to be like, but, and then we'll see what they say. But.
Yeah.
It was really funny going like, oh, yeah. All right, we'll do you, PAX. We'll do you. We don't care you're a shitty con. We'll do you. And then we're getting denied. I was like, damn.
Well, it's kind of like...
So now I know how Brit feels.
No, we knew...
And I know how Alex feels being denied.
We know we're going to get denied if we're going to go with like STCC. Because
we tried already.
We know that's very hard, but we didn't expect... Well, I didn't expect like...
The PAX, because it's a shitty con. I mean, that's what I thought it was. And then to hear that, we don't allow merchandise booths, then it's like... That's why I asked you guys, everyone was like, there's tons of people doing merchandise. I'm like...
There's merchandise, it's just that it's already been...
Is there such a word as companyist? Sexist, ageist, racist, companyist.
Yeah, definitely. There's got to be. It's like it's not what you know, it's who you know. Yeah.
Damn.
Those places.
Damn.
I mean, I've seen some of the choices that you guys posted in the club. I've definitely heard a few of them.
Toronto,
Emerald City, and that. I've heard of that quite a while, and it does have like 100,000. But do we need to be there, or would that be classed as one of those satellite cons?
It is a shitty con, especially because of the fact that it's broke. It's like an MCM, which was what's the word? Satellite con, right? So I got to change the S from a shitty to satellite. Let's get this right. The SCs, right? Okay. The satellite cons,
right?
But of course, it's not just gaming. Whereas PAX was even worse in attendance numbers, but much better in terms of the knowledge of the general attendee. Huh. I don't know, it's not easy, it's kind of hard.
Ay.
Sell some posters and go Artist Alley. I like it. Yeah, MCM worked out alright, to be honest with you. I think you would do it well with NYCC, provided... Yeah, you know what? I think the answer... There's no reason to not go, but I mean, I was dead set against NYCC simply because after the initial experience, but then having done Gamescom, having done MCM, I almost feel like we should go back to NYCC for vindication jokes.
Yeah, I don't think we have a problem. Now, we did say we're going to go there and get some experience.
We got that experience. It was an expensive experience, but it would have been a fool of us to not. And that's the reason why you took the experience. We took the damage and learning, and we learned from it and apply that to other cons. And it's just the process of learning and how do we tweak the formula. We tweaked it in Gamescom. We tweaked it at ACG. We tweaked it at MCM to the point now. If we went back to NYCC, we'd be like, yo, let's go. And then Freeman's be like, no, mate, you didn't pay us extra, so you're going to have to wait. Like, ooh. Yeah. You get your stuff later.
Let's go. Yeah, I know. So that kind of stuff happens over there, then, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Behind, underneath the table stuff, yeah?
So Zach reckons it's better than SDCC. Well, I've only been to SDCC once and it was just as visiting. Mike Lee, who has the license for Earthworm Jim?
Kid Chameleon. Kid Chameleon Sega, I believe. It was on the Mega Drive.
Nana said, I can't begin to tell you how important this PVC nation is. And a lot of people were right in thinking that. And one of the things that we talked about this week was the whole idea. I was like, guys, it's like this. Think of it like this. Something for everybody. I know the elitists and the purists don't like this idea, and I can appreciate that. But think about it like this. Developing PVCs and resins simultaneously, Chocks, is the absolute key to the future in terms of also having them exactly the same scope. Now, hear me out, Chocks.
Yeah.
The difference between the PVC and the resin is night and day.
Yeah.
It is small to big to material differences and more flexibility with the base.
Yeah. So,
right.
So besides the price, there's much more differences.
And if you liken the TFs or the SDs into the resins, that difference is exactly the same as looking at. Do you want a really good comparison of that, Chocks? What's a really good comparison of that?
What, a day and night thing?
A day and night thing, but exactly the same as this. A perfect comparison of this is just like, think of it like this, Chocks. Amiibo into TF is the same jump that you get from TF to resin. They're not even in the same level, Chocks. Look at the Link. Can you imagine this, right? The Link Breath of the Wild Amiibo going into the TF Link.
Don't get us wrong, guys. I mean, we love the Amiibos. I love the Amiibos.
No, yeah.
They serve
its own purpose.
They serve its purpose. They do what it is.
Its price is what it's supposed to do. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. So I'm saying, how do you... People are a little bit surprised at that. Oh, I don't like that, or what it may be. But you got to consider it like this. Amiibo into TF is the same jump that you get from TF into resin. They all serve their own purposes. And the Amiibo has their market, the TFs have their market, the resins have their market. And would it be correct in saying that, the resins are going to be taken away, or the development, because there's a lot of course, we started with resin, right, Chocks? The resin guys are going, but if you're doing all these PVCs, you're going to take away from the resins. And that's actually was not really what I was considering, but the fact is, over the last 3 or 4 months, we just literally sat down and went, TF that. Hey, you know what we did? That let's TF it as well there. TF.
So Liam O'Brien says Diet Coke and regular Coke. I don't look at it like that. Diet Coke and regular Coke. Diet Coke and regular Coke is a bit like a 1/6 and a 1/4, right? You look at it. So for the TF.
No, that's not even a good comparison.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a better one than that. No, that's still. No, I'm sorry. 1/4 and 1/6 is still too close.
Yeah, which is kind of like Diet Coke and regular Coke.
No. Because there's price differences with that, right? This 100% a good example is Team Silver versus Team Grey. That's 100% Diet Coke and regular Coke.
Right, true that.
That's 100% regular Coke and Diet Coke. What you're talking about is Diet Coke.
A small Red Bull and large
and do you know what? When you said get me some, I was like big ones. You're like big ones.
Big ones.
I went over there and I saw 1 can of big Red Bull.
Really? I saw they had a lot this morning.
I saw 1 can of big Red Bull and all the small ones next to it. I was like, sorry, Chocks. So I went to go and get the 1 can. I got 1 can and 1 small, right? I was like, right at the back, there was loads of bloody because it's slide down and there was right at the back. Yeah, so I was like, shit, I gotta get them double big.
Yeah, so that's one way of doing it.
Have you guys heard of Coke Plus? Do you guys get Coke Plus over there? 64 versus 64 3DS, is that kind of comparative? I don't quite go as far as that.
A remake?
Yeah, so the whole idea of now doing the two things in one development that then gets split into TF and resins is going to be one of the mainstays of us moving forwards. As we get more and more licenses that allow us to do PVC, it will become more and more that will do that. And it's going to be key to the business. and people are like, okay, so what is the strategy? What's happened with Zero as an example, right? I'll take that as a great example. Look at Zero. What really happened? Let's go break it down. It was saved. Quotation marks. I put a lot less emphasis into the polls because of what happened with Warp Star, right? So that's the first thing. The second thing is I made the changes of the new head, made the black one, made the red one, and put it up, and everyone was like, it's really shit. I was like, okay. It was saved, and then like we changed it with a new head, and everyone was like, it's really shit. Maybe it's my fault because I did a bad shot, whatever. And then, don't get me wrong, HMO have done a great job with theirs, and I'm thinking, well, what's the point? What's the point in doing it now when it's already been covered by now? There's no need to. But also then I said, you know what, this whole idea, and then that was like before, and then once he started saying, right, TF this, TF that. So I put it on the back burner for Zero. So I said, TF this, TF that, TF this. I was like, right, come on, Mega Man. I love me some Mega Man. Why don't we do the TFs to get the Mega Man fans in because it's accessible? Then when it comes to, maybe they'll already be at the point where they're like, okay, I got the TF, I don't want the resin because I can't afford the resin, or I don't want the resin, I just want a little bit like that, right? But then they stay and they follow us, and then they join the club and they follow us, and then we bring out a Zero, even if it's only let's say it's only a resin Zero, right? Because we've expanded the Mega Man fan base within the club, Zero stands more chance to do better, and all of a sudden I become more interested in doing it because it's more of a chance to do it.
It's just that we won't be thinking about Mega Man TF unless we did the links and the crash and the SDs, and then eventually going on that. I can see where you're coming from, where we hopefully have much more Mega Man fan base in the club, and if the TF Mega Man does really well, then we go and look into the Zero resin and maybe the Zero TF.
Right, so listen to this, right? So why is it that we sit here and we wait? Why is it been so long after something does so badly? Do we wait so long until the next one comes out? There is a pattern where if something does quite badly, below expectations, we kind of sit there and don't, and all of a sudden the priority on the next line just kind of goes down. And there's a reason for that. It's not just simply because we lose motivation and heart. That's of course some aspect of it. But the other aspect is the fact that the longer we wait, Chocks, every single time we click that accept button when someone joins, of course we deny a lot of people trying to get back in, but that's another conversation, right? Every time we accept a new member into the club because they've seen something from, we're running Full Metal Alchemist Alphonse ads, or we're running adverts on Warpstar Kirby, or
from Instagram, from
whatever it is. They come in and they join. They could potentially be a fan as well of a certain property that didn't do so well. So the longer we leave it, it can only mean that the base potential for the disappointing line can only improve. It can only get bigger, with the likelihood that the people that join also may have, who've come in from another aspect, but may also be a fan of one of those properties. And if you think that, you sit there and you wait and it will come naturally. Or you do something about it and you do the TFs and you get them out there and you force them in. You get their asses in. You don't wait for them to come in. You force them in and you're not forcing them in because they're coming in from a different item and then may like Mega Man. As taking Mega Man as an example, they came in from Alphonse and they may like Mega Man. No, the guys that are coming in as a result of the Mega Man TF, boom, is specifically a Mega Man fan. They've come in for Mega Man and they'll stay for Mega Man. And when we produce a Mega Man product, they'll be more likely to be interested or at least know about it. And of course, that Mega Man fan may actually be some other fan as well. A Castlevania fan, for example. And so therefore, when we do Dracula or whatever, so it's all part of this. And PVC's going out there, absolutely key of boosting the Petulia, that's a great point as well. In terms of lore, I appreciate that. Look, we learn things. This company is dynamic. It changes quite regularly. Chocks, wait a second, do I change my mind? I'm just thinking, just a little bit, right? And the company and its policies, it reacts incredibly quickly because I'll make quite rash decisions, but thought out, but quite quickly. And that, when you see this kind of strategy and are thinking, Is there such a thing as too transparent? Of course there is. But what would you rather have? Too transparent, or too closed? Why don't we have both? You can't have a happy medium. It's either you get the transparency, and when it doesn't work out, we look bad, but there's nothing that we can do about it because markets change. If everything was in a vacuum and, you know, other companies weren't producing this and all that sort of stuff and things went along like that, hey, but we're not going to just... There are so many factors that influence us, and we talk about a lot of it all the time. But it does mean that what was true today may not be true tomorrow based on something that happened overnight. Right, Chocks? It's simple.
Yeah.
It's just simple.
It's like all of a sudden we thought we were following a plan, following a track, and then all of a sudden, you know, some other powers come in and say, oh, you can't do that, or we have a different agenda, and then that's kind of like, we just have to adjust.
See you later, Jake.
Bye, Jake.
So, you know, it's definitely something that is interesting. I would find it fascinating. I love I love planning and seeing. I mean, I think you also, as well, you have that feeling as well, Charles, especially when you sort of took over the MCM thing about planning it and what could we do different and how can we do it. That whole idea of sort of testing it and the serious progression from NYCC into the other shows. I mean, the results from MCM compared to NYCC is night and day. And that's, for me, incredibly enjoyable, that process. And I apply that throughout the company as well. And I really love that aspect of it, loving to be able to shape that as well. And do you feel like you get to do that as well? You should.
Well, I treat every single con as a new con, innit?
No, but it's not just cons. I'm just talking about this company itself,
right,
and being able to have that input and change it quite radically, or not even quite radically, make changes internally that we recognize, and then to see it go out into the club and people to realize what we've done later on is really rewarding as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not going to see that. You're not going to see that until, you know, months later.
Sure,
yeah,
but it's nice to see that sort of filter through. You know, so definitely. So it's all very exciting. I love it. It's challenging, of course, especially when you get it wrong. But it's a lot of fun trying to figure that out. All right, Chocks. Let's kick it off with the notices.
All right, guys. So, notices. Right now on my screen it says Alphonse pre-order still open until 16th of November. So that's sometime next week, actually. It's the 9th today. So 16th will be next Friday. Depending on the current situation with the edition size, it's more than pretty much very likely that the pre-orders will remain open. But we still have to follow the dates. So currently it's 16th of November, and hopefully more guys will come near then and show their support.
Petula, can you let me know, did we announce an edition size for Lore? Yes or no? If so, let me know what we did. Because the only reason why and that's my bad, there's something that we need to do. We need to go back. If we've announced an edition size and it's super low and it's a real edition size, or it's not a fake one, right? When I say it's a fake one, sometimes we kind of put it up because it's kind of like, ooh, right? I will go back and just simply open it up again. Because we haven't hit the edition size that we've announced, if that makes sense. If we're at that edition size, we will have to go back to let people know that we're opening it up again, and then say that if they don't like it, they can cancel. Would be the right thing to do. That involves us having to do something by emailing people. If the answer is no, there is nothing, like the edition size that was announced and our orders are far below it, there's nothing that we need to do to call anybody. We can just simply open it now.
Nana says we did give numbers when we announced it was cancelled. Did we?
Don't think so.
That'll be interesting. We'll have to look back on that one. Right, continue. Dark Souls Hornet Rings. Pre-orders are open until the 12th of December, so Torch guys, if you're a fan of Torch products, accessories, check that page out. We do offer a flexi payment plan on those. Well, it's kind of like a 2-payment system, so you deposit and then your final payment, rather than taking your the whole sum lump.
Whole sum lump.
Whole sum lump.
Lump sum.
Lump sum. Yes. Yeah, I said it. I was like, what was I talking about? Yeah. Anyway, so extended pre-orders for the products that we still have ongoing for pre-order. Spiral PVC. Make sure you check that out. Right, that's the standard edition behind me. The ones you can pre-order on the website is the exclusive edition. We're approaching fast, I believe. We're approaching fast near towards the 3000 edition. Hopefully, a lot of people will pick the pick the game up next week, and yeah. So hopefully there'll be another spike for Spiral PVC sometime next week.
And then when we do, once we get near that we give the last chance week.
Yeah.
Open it on the Friday.
We'll send out emails. We'll send out social media. We'll let you guys know. Hey guys, approaching that. This is it. Almost there, and then we'll send out. Like.
But it won't be free. We will still open it even if we go past 3,000.
Mm-hmm.
What I mean by that is, if we say the moment that we have a trigger, the trigger allows for it to be a countdown of time, not a countdown of numbers.
Right.
So of time.
Time.
Correct.
Okay. Right.
Kazzy B, he convinced me. Convinced me.
Psycho Mantis. That is still open. There's been a few Metal Gear Solid posts this week.
There have.
There's been a few of those. Yeah. So Psycho Mantis is still open. Warp Star Kirby. Wow. We'll go into that a little bit more detail during the weekend review.
Yeah.
That pre-order is still open, guys. Spike Spiegel from Cowboy Bebop. What more can I say? Anime Line. Do join that pre-order. And Berserk Guts. Hopefully, again, something that you posted during the week. Hopefully that will bring more interest for Guts. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pre-orders currently open.
And it will get longer and longer because we'll never really hit 1K unless it's a Zelda piece or something like that, yeah? We'll
probably have to somehow work with IT, make an extra page or something that says current pre-orders or something like that. Like a page just for pre-orders that are
current pre-orders, yeah.
Yeah, because that list will get longer and longer.
Sure, Chocks. What else would you like? A little bit more spanking.
I don't ask that much from IT.
You gave up 2 years ago, same as me.
My requests go behind everyone else's requests.
Well, we sit here and say that about IT, but there was a big step forward today, wasn't there, about waitlist conversions, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on.
Yeah. All right, cool.
All right, week in review. Let us say that we had a secret meeting last week, right after Q&A. Quite close to missing that. Got there just in time, didn't we, Chocks?
Yes, just.
Interesting conversation, right? A lot of work to do, not a lot of time. But, what's new?
Well, I don't know. I think we still have some decent amount of time.
Okay, then I'll do it then. If you say they're doing it,
that's true. Did they even know? Did they even know?
Do we know what's going on?
Yeah, exactly. Did they even know about that?
Last week was a depressing week, and I'll tell you why. I didn't say about it last week because it was fresh. It was fresh, and let me tell you what this is about. Okay, listen to this.
Yay.
I have run this company since 2000. Are we at war with Sideshow? What's that all about?
What's that about, Geordie McPhee?
What's that all about? We love Sideshow.
We're not in any war with anyone.
We love everyone. Does anyone even know who we are, though?
Is anyone at war with us?
I don't know.
We don't even know we're in a war.
We're just doing our own thing, innit? We're just doing our own thing.
Yeah, Sideshow are great.
So, let me just say something. I've been running this company since 2003 from my bedroom since 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 throughout university, and then into Beijing with my parents, and from the bedroom in the parents' room.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was in Dongguan by then. And by that time I had my own apartment with Kanako in Dongguan, obviously. And I had a little small bedroom that was a study room, or it was the work room.
Right.
So I didn't actually have to be literally in the bedroom. Before I literally was in the bedroom, right? Then did people reply?
Who? Hey, Tabisu.
Tabisu. What did they? It's a war guy.
War. Never been so much fun. Remember that game?
What's that?
Cannon Fodder.
Cannon Fodder. I remember that game.
Awesome game.
Wasn't that like by who's that robot guys?
Robot
who are the Bitmap Bros?
A Bitmaps.
Bitmap Bro. When they did like Z.
Yeah, I remember those.
Is in the same era.
Yeah,
Cannon Fodder. It's the same sort of thing, yeah.
Wasn't it?
Bitmap Brothers or something. Cannon Fodder. Game. Video game series up there. Version.
Sensible Software. That's it. Sensible Software.
Oh, you mean like Sensible Soccer?
Sensible Soccer. That's it. Yeah. These guys. John Hare. I met him once.
So, did you? You met him before, yeah? So what was I saying? So I've been running it from my bedroom.
Spare bedroom.
Yeah, bedroom. Then I moved to Dongguan. Then I moved to Hong Kong in 2012. Up until 2012, I got a kind of, it's mainly 2013, I got a really small office, and I shared it with the boys over at Unbox. Shared it with the boys at Unbox and I did it under the Gaming Heads umbrella when I was running it for Gaming Heads. And the reason why I did that was I had to prove to the Hong Kong government that we were investing in the Hong Kong economy in order to get the investment visa, and I had to show by getting some rent, and I did that nominally. It was in my name, but actually Unbox paid half of it because they don't need it because they're from Hong Kong. It was a great thing for them because I never was there, and they had the whole office to themselves, and I paid half of the rent. But it was in my name, so it all worked out, right? Then got the first employee for Gaming Heads. Now, I had already gotten some QC person by that stage, but they're based in China. Okay? And that was for First and Figures. The Gaming Heads then got their first employee as well. It was like that. Then, cut long story short, First and Figures never really had anything in terms of company until we got this office in 2016 in March. And from then onwards, it was boom, 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 and you can just look outside and see how many people there are now. Now, what's interesting is that I've had obviously hired people, and I've had to let a few go, either with my Gaming Heads hat on or with my First and Figures hat on, right? And it was expected. There was clearly, having stayed for X amount of time, there had been mess ups, there had been issues, there had been problems, and it was getting to the point where, look, if this happens again, really, it's not going to work again. Then it happens again. Okay, look, sorry, you got to go. It's not unexpected, right? You expect it because you can clearly see that my more fuzzy management style kind of gives you a bit of an indication of what's going on, right?
Right.
So, it's the course of events. It is what it is. So it happens. What's quite interesting for me was last week was that we had hired someone and then basically it didn't work out. But here's the interesting thing. I actually had no interaction with this person. Like, literally zero, because they were part of a team. And then what happened was...
I was at MCM guy, so it had nothing to do with me, right?
So what happened was... it was kind of surreal for me to have to come back and I find out from other team members to know that actually this person isn't working out. And remember, I've had no interaction apart from, okay, here's your contract, welcome to the team, blah, blah, blah. Right? That's my interaction. And then all of a sudden, the next interaction is sorry, you gotta go. Surreal. Absolutely surreal. And that was literally before the stream last week. And I was feeling that whole week I was feeling quite frustrated. Anyways, and having to do that as well was kind of very, very strange for me. Very, very strange for me. But that was really surreal. Very, very surreal. Mm-hmm. Now, what was quite clear in that regard was almost like I should not have any involvement in the hiring process again. It should be actually the person within the team members should be actually doing that, because they ultimately are going to be the ones that come to me and say yes or no. Later on, it's better to sort of see from their point of view. And to confirm, the timing makes sense. Cheggy's still Cheggy, just to be clear.
Yeah, that's
Cheggy,
right.
Peggy, Cheggy.
The best.
So, anyways, that was just... why am I showing this to you? It's just some of the transparency of just running a company like this and understanding new things that come up. And we're just like, oh, okay, that's kind of strange. And there we go. That's what we've just seen this way. Yeah. So... that is really was quite interesting for me. Quite interesting for me, for sure. You had given me some warning signs.
I gave you some warning signs, yeah.
and then it was confirmed. I was like, okay, got to do what you got to do. That's why we got to get an HR manager, so I don't have to deal with that shit.
Let someone do the dirty laundry.
Well, technically, Kanako's the HR manager. She was busy pushing out Clementine. You're fired! You don't talk about my daughter like that, anyways. So
yeah, a lot of shit happened, but like there's never smooth. Things never always go smooth, right? That's just fact of life.
That's right. That's right. It's
best to like let it go now rather than later, because it's just going to come back and haunt us.
Well, what is really it's without a doubt it's clear in all aspects on all fronts we are going from super teeny tiny potatoes to small potatoes, right? We're in that transition. Bruno, and it comes with these growing pains that are just quite surreal. That it's almost like you're patching over leaks and stuff like that, and just trying to make sure the ship is going in the right direction.
I mean, we're looking in the sense that if you look percentage-wise, there's not many as in like overheads, as in turnarounds.
Sorry, what?
As in like,
what did you say? There's not much overhead, did you say?
No, as in like, how to put it? Like,
how do you put it? What do you mean?
Guys are still at the office, as in like you say, there's people going.
So wait, you're not talking about overheads, you're talking about turnover.
Yeah, turnover. So yeah.
Yes, I was going to say, because there is a lot of overheads.
Not enough. Still not enough. We could always do with more resources, but I'm just saying
no. Overheads is the cost that we must pay every month to keep the lights on. That's what's overheads.
Right.
And there is a lot of overhead. That's of course, unlimited resources.
That increases as
but that's not the case, because you've got to invest and have the money to have to pay for the overhead, because you've got to invest before you see the return on that.
Right.
And a lot of people invest the maximum amount, and they have overheads that are completely stretched. And if you have a bad month, it kills them, and that's why you blow up a business. Because you can afford your overheads every month, unless you have a bad couple of months, and then you're screwed, and then you run away with people's deposits.
Touch
that's
wood.
Not us.
That's not. But just saying, like at this healthy phase right now, it's great that we don't have that issue where people come and go.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
For sure. So. But the whole idea of having CEOs and these guys and all this sort of stuff, it's just I'm just me. I just do my thing, and it's sort of come out of this, and it's kind of like Chocks was like just hired just to be like, we don't even know, and he evolved into something else, and a lot of that has been the case. It's not like sort of like
just here to
look at them, just looking outside the window. But you know, I love this. Look, don't get me wrong. I love this industry that allows us to do this job because it's, for me, infinitely interesting. Every time we do a new launch, am I going to boo-hoo? Am I going to tee-hee? It's been boo-hoos recently, but I'm going to boo, all right? And then on to the next one. And thinking about what's going to come on and, hey, how do we design this so it's going to be... And then seeing what comes out the other side in 9 months' time. Not talking about babies here, right? Yeah? Talking about development into the... Infinitely interesting. And then, on top of that, how do we manage the expansion of the company in a way? How do we improve efficiencies? All of that aspect of things. Absolutely love it. I come to work every day motivated. Absolutely motivated. And then I see something... but generally incredibly motivated. I find it really, really interesting. So, you know, I really, really like that. Now, this week has been... how do I say it? This week has been over that last weekend, there was a resignation. And the resignation was, you know what? If you want it done right, you can do it yourself. Right. So I just wrote them, and I shouldn't do this because the company's got to get to the point where it evolves, where it can function without me, right? That's the ultimate goal. Every single decision is how can it function without me, so I can spend 100% of my time in the club. I just rolled up my sleeves and I got back into what I used to do back in the day. Was I just sat there and I just brainstormed and I did about 5 to 6 to 7 solid 3D
minutes.
And
5 to 6 to 7 solid minutes.
Indeed, per character.
Okay, per character.
And I fleshed out the plan moving forwards in terms of what's coming up. See you.
Good night.
Good night. You know, the plan going forwards. And I just really sort of hyper-focused and I said, right, you know, I'm just going to nail this down. And that came out with, you know, pushing on the Mega Man stuff, working on the Morrigan, working on this, working on that, and all of that sort of stuff. And pushing, making it more efficient. And for me, that was, therefore, this week is full of focus.
It's like Solid Snake all over again, yeah? As in like...
No, it's not like, Solid Snake.
Not Solid Snake, as in like time crunching and all that stuff.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it's not really time crunching in that respect. It was more like, it was more just sort of, I hadn't really. Cause what used to happen was like Chris and Buffy would come to me once a week and they'll show me it. And I'd be like, all right, change this, change that, tweet this. This time I was like, right, laser focus, concentrate, whack, put them all on the right path, and then they can finish it off. But at least sort of, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom. Whack, and then of course you see that what's happened with the with the Mega Man, it's looking great. You see that with what's happening with the Morrigan, that's coming along really nicely, and you know that all the other stuff that we've been working on, it's coming on really nicely now. All right, so then let's continue with the weekly review. Morrigan to TF or not to TF? I think the answer is we're going to TF it, and again when you look at the base. That's going to be more like the Amiibo, TF into the Amiibo for the PVC, right? The Amiibo into the PVC. Yeah. And the TF into the resin is going to have a more intricate base on the resin because it gives you that freedom. It's almost like you could see, it gives you that freedom. So that is definitely going to, we're working on that. I think it's got some great ideas has happened with that. Mega Man TF is confirmed. It's definitely in the works, looking great. Spyro PVC regular final production piece in the office. Yeah. So before we show you the flat box packaging, here it is. Of course, complete. I did a video on that. It's looking great. It's got that lovely gloss finish. Looking awesome, really happy with how the quality's come out, Chocks. I mean, it's always, when we first got the first T1 in, we were like, oh, sweet Jesus. And we had to do so many changes on that, but we finally got here. Very proud of how that looks afterwards. So, we look forward to seeing your pictures when you find these in the wild. So that's that. Then, I did a production video of that. Let's just keep it with the Spyro, Chocks. Let's bring it over.
Oh,
Yeah, let's bring over both. Let's start with the original and then we'll come with the new one.
the new one.
OG first. MCM first. Thank you. Okay, so now of course you know this is the beautiful packaging for the Spyro PVC exclusive, okay? Now, this is what we call a CMYK mock-up, but what I mean by that is it's obviously fake that it's gold. It's just like painted like it's gold, and you see that beautiful kind of gradient effect. It's trying to give that kind of metallic sheen to it when it's really not metallic sheen. And you can see that this is all flat and you know what have you. And on the back, it's not metallic sheen. It's just we're going to make this red foil, and you know the same thing for this. Is again, it's just a mock-up. Now this is actually proven really tough to go from this. We talked about going to metallic papers, and we have it here. We want to show it to you, but there's some things that we're not quite sure on. To be honest with you, I'd like to hear your opinion. Pass it over, please, Chocks.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can put them side by side. We'll put this down first, and we'll do them side by side in a minute. Okay, check it out, guys. Now this is the shiny material. Can you see this? Look at how this box really picks up the light. It picks up the light because the material is a reflective silver-based backing. Silver-based backing that has given it that sort of metallic sheen to it. So there is no gloss. So there is no, what's the word? There is no gradient here, because the gradient is a reflection of the light. You see, the gradient is a reflection of the light, which is the reason why we don't need to have that gradient effect. So Chocks, just want to hold that over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Side by side.
So here it is side by side. Now you can see, of course, this was the mocked up gradient effect because it was supposed to represent shiny, whereas this material is actually silver material that has got that kind of finish onto it. Now, if you look at it on camera, give it a bit of a movement, Chocks, just like that. It actually looks really nice on camera, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
But we found that it was a little bit dark. If you look at the colors, we're going to put this side by side. You can see, can you see? The one that I'm holding over here, this one, is a yellow.
Excuse me.
Has got a yellow to it. That's this box here, okay? This box here, which is the original one, has got a yellow to it. And if you compare it to this one over here, forget about the sheen. The sheen is obviously nicer on the new one. One is yellower than the other. What version do you think? Should it be more yellow or more gold? More yellow or more gold? That's something that we're really trying to figure out whether or not we need to change that. So maybe, you know, it looks so beautiful. The metallic one looks so beautiful in the light when it's bright like this, Chocks. But when it's darker, it kind of feels like it's not. Maybe because there was extra light coming in from over here, but the overhead lights really give this beautiful sheen. And check out the way that these, I mean, I can't begin to tell you. Look at the way that pops, the gems themselves. Look at that gem popping. This over here. All of these blue gems. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Why is it not showing that? Why is it so? It's like the thing is reflecting off of it. It's really hard to see. Can you sort of see at least see the gems over there? Bring it around over there. And look at the way that we've got that gold, that silver foil. That red foil, which is actually now nice and shiny. We actually need to improve that a little bit more, so it's a little bit more shiny. It's got a matte UV finish over that, but the gems themselves look really, really ace. You can sort of see the way it picks up the light. So maybe what I'll do is I'll do a video and I'll see what people think about it. Because my initial thoughts was that this one, if you compare it to my initial thoughts was the new one, of course, was a little bit too dark for the gold. A little bit too dark compared to the yellow of the original one. And I'm finding it hard. So again, the original one is over here. I'm finding it hard to sort of think about. I'm not sure if this is picking up on the camera. Probably not. I'll try and do a video afterwards and see what people think about it. But
well, you can see.
Oh, you can see it.
You can see the difference.
Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Original yellow or new gold? Let us know in the comments. Team shiny. And of course, flip it around and you've got. And that nice foil. Now we're just sort of testing out the print. So this is still a mock-up, but yeah. I mean, no, don't get me wrong. The effect is lovely. I just want to make sure that the color is where we're at. Because in the game, is it more gold or is it more yellow gold? That's the point. That I'm having a hard time to figure out. The gems don't look bright until it hits the light, and then it looks super bright. So yeah, just the things to think about. All right, what's next? Packs falling through. We talked about that. We're not showing this.
Can you see it?
No.
No, we're not.
You can't see it. Show it the other way around. Put this down on the underneath. Put that on top. Because it's got to catch the light.
No, I want to show that on it.
It's got to catch the light, yo. You can still see it. Yeah, you can still. There you go. You can see that. Yeah, boy. Catches the light. Okay, so where are we at? Guts, smiling, gritted teeth. Looks ace, part of the Berserker armor. Does the Berserker armor turn its head? The answer is no, unless it's Berserker mode, and then it can. I'm going to go with a little bit of movement on the head. The pose is far more dynamic if we do it like that. Because I know people are talking about it's bolted on. Yeah, if it's just not in Berserker mode, it'll just be like bolted on, and then if he'll move his head, and this will stay in one direction, and the head will move, and that will stay like that, right? But then he's like wearing half of a hat. But when it comes down and it's got that, it's got that kind of wolf look to it. In Berserker mode, I'm going to allow for a little bit of movement. There is some consistencies where it says he can do it. It's a magical suit of armor. I don't think it's sort of what's the word? Is bowed down by conventional laws. So yeah, that's where I'm at with Guts. Faye, I'm going back to the drawing board. I'm thinking about that. What's going on? We'll come back to that. View from my desk showed off Oki Wolf form. Buffy was working on that. Yeah. Showed Cheggy. Then showed you a view from. Then Chocks, over to you.
Okay. Guys, if you guys noticed this week there, we posted a post with regards to Pinterest. A new social platform that we have. We create an account there, just posting all the images, all the product images that we have there. We're looking into creating specific boards, maybe like best setups, like F4F setups or something like that. So you guys can show your Detoffs or your Bestas, packs, etc., etc. Maybe like collectors' images as well in there. Like maybe we'll create a folder or a board where you guys can submit your photos, and then we post that there, and maybe we can update and put some of the sneaks and peeks in there as well. So we're still like experimenting. What can we make Pinterest a little bit more interesting than just slapping images? So maybe we can use that as a database. I know you can have like photos and all that in Facebook as well, but maybe it's just another place for guys that have Pinterest in there. Just if you have any suggestions, do let us know. How can we make Pinterest a little bit more interesting?
Right. Hey, Anthony, Celeste SD is going to be a while. Still making that one for the exclusive. And Praise the Sun as well. We might ship the exclusives first. And Praise the Sun a little bit later on afterwards.
Which one?
I'm seeing what's that. Spike. Yep, so we're off.
Spike.
So when we get close to the time of production can no longer accept any new orders, we need to let people know. So Chocks just bear that in mind. And then we can give the final time on that. Various a lot of suits coming up, working on that. Alucard, the die-cast swords. Kirby showed you the new the LEDs themselves of how we're doing the twinkle effect, because before when we launched it, it was just one solid color. Do you remember that, Chocks? One solid light. Yeah. Then I had a meeting with Warpstar, the licensors of Kirby, and one of the questions they were asking was trying to understand more about their sort of Western audience, and I appreciate that you guys let us know if you bought whatever you'd bought from our Kirby line and where you were based, your age, and your sex. So I really appreciate that. Something they were wanting to sort of be a bit more in tune and understanding, and maybe in the future you'll have more sort of questions that they may have. And I said, sure, you can, and we can always ask the question and poll the group about things like that. So, hey, who knows? You may inadvertently or not indirectly influence stuff in future games. Who knows? That's a thought, or at least in terms of merchandise or whatever it may be. Yeah.
Got to say, there was quite a lot of females, like from late 20s to mid 30s. Because I was following those comments, there was quite a lot of comments, so much appreciate that.
Yeah.
The guys at Warpstar, they will definitely look at that thread for sure, for their own research purposes. So yeah, all the information that you've given us, it would help Kirby for the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Since we're talking about Kirby, oh wow, we did a blog today with regards to Nintendo Direct with the Smash Bros Ultimate, and if you guys saw the Nintendo Direct, you would have noticed that a part of the game has a adventure, a story mode where, you know, Kirby is the hero, let's say. So and it was great because it just so happens to be Warpstar Kirby, and since we had a meeting with Warpstar, and you know, we thought, hey, this would be, it makes perfect sense. So we might as well did a blog and had our Kirby on there as well. Hopefully, it will entice more people to take notice of Kirby.
Yeah, and also
whether it's the statue or the game. And yeah, much appreciate Kirby for sharing the tweet.
That came out directly after the meeting.
Yeah. So that's great. So that'd be great in the future. So if we were to continue with more Kirby merchandise, we have the blessing and the backing of Warpstar, which is great. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the Kirby stuff.
Yeah. No, I'm just looking at you. You've had a look at this. So.
Oh, what's this?
1, 2.
Really?
3, 4. Oh,
no.
I do one of those already. So 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is, you know, bearing in mind it's been long. What are the numbers on that now? Okay. Numbers. Yeah, you can't. It's this. Teehees. Blue face, red eyes, Oki wolf form. Teehee, half of a face with blue eyes. I know this is Miguel trying to describe. That was Mega Man side profile. Teehee, after duplication, neocortex question mark. Correct. Teehee, ultimate centerpiece. I looked through that thread, and only one person got it right.
Yeah.
I haven't looked sort of more than today. Let me see. So obvious to me, Chocks, isn't it to you?
I've seen it, have I? Have you shown it to me?
What is that colour? Shh.
Yeah.
That we've been working on. If you don't even know it, then it's kind of hard for me to explain to everybody else to. Of what?
That colour.
Are you serious right now?
I am a little bit serious, yeah.
You.
It's been a look. Well, is it recent? There's a lot in that colour.
Only those.
Only those.
Yeah. The whole thing is literally only those. Well, it's... No, it's recent stuff.
Is it recent stuff?
Yeah.
There's been a lot of recent
This
stuff.
is obviously physical. That's painted. It's not like 3D, that's painted. Jesus. So it's, I was like, you guys are crap. I didn't realise you'd be just as crap as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, have I
Of course!
have I been kept updated
Are
on
you
that?
kidding me right now?
There's a lot in that.
Instrumental
that
to the development
colour.
of that.
There's a lot in that.
You were instrumental to the development of that.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh,
Which
so
part?
many.
Give me a little hint.
Alright. Well.
No. Really? Ah. I haven't seen it painted.
But you don't need to see it painted.
I have seen recent of it. Oh shit! I've just closed the stream. I've seen like. Right, I've seen that. That's the last time I saw it.
Unbelievable. How can I expect the OCC to get it when you've been working on it, you don't know it? And obviously.
I haven't seen that one.
Okay, but obviously, now that you see that, then it's the...
Yeah, I get it. I've seen that. I've seen that.
Okay.
And I've seen that. I gotta say, I've seen that. I saw, like I said, I saw the.
Right. But that wasn't painted at that stage. And,
Yeah. So I didn't see the latest.
Yeah. And you can see working on the. Oh no, because we're now working on the base area. But yeah. So I shouldn't be so.
Well, I mean, like you said, you did say it's impossible.
Well,
yeah, you did say it's impossible.
Really? All right. That's a good point, Adam. Show my nudes. All right. What's next? Over to you.
Oh, I'm trying to get back to the stream. Is it done?
Yeah.
You sure? You done all this?
Yeah.
All that?
Yeah.
Okay then.
Okay.
Okay then.
Okay.
Okay then. Temptation Thursdays. Wow. This is going to be interesting.
Hold on. Can you pass me that over?
Okay. Yeah. What? You're here now.
Oh right. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Okay.
Let's see this one.
Ooh, that's interesting.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
Isn't
that
it?
is interesting. Yeah.
Let's see.
What the hell? Back up.
Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. Interesting. Cool. All right, over to you, Chocks.
He's done.
So the TTs, yeah.
Yes. Right, guys. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. All right. Let's check out TT 125. That's Contra. That was last week's.
Wow.
164 votes. 149 says no, and 15 says yes. Wow. This week's 126, TT 126, Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, 197 votes, 183 says no, 14 says yes. Interesting.
Next week's TT, I'm hoping for something a little bit better because it's been really dead for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Peggy,
7,
Peggy.
right? 8, 9. 9 weeks of weak TTs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, as a week, as in like less than 100 yes. Is that right?
Yeah, and then the next one is Ina Yuasha. It's done much better. It's now almost 600. That's all right.
Mm-hmm. And then it's back down
So
to
9, 10, 11.
Okay. 10, 11.
I'm going to go for the next 200.
11 out of 12.
Yeah. I'm going for the next 200. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 15 out of 16 have not hit 200. That's a bit. We need to do some bigger hitters than that.
All right. It is what it is. We're just going through
I
the list.
understand that. I understand that.
You know,
I
there will be.
understand
You can't have hitters every single
I
time.
know, but there hasn't been.
Hey,
16 of them.
It is what it is. You have your peaks and troughs.
Yeah, there's a lot of troughs
does
there. We get some peaks now.
Right.
Let us know if you will be interested in next week's TT Chocks.
That's right. Next week's TT is an anime, because we've done an indie and a let's say call it a triple A, right? A big title. So next week's TT is 7 Deadly Sins.
Is that a big one, Chocks?
I don't know. I don't want to get into that argument.
Do you think it's because Peggy's posting it?
I don't know.
I don't think so. It shouldn't be that reason. Can we just quickly go down? I'm going to quickly, on Chuggles' list,
Yeah.
is these lists of animes.
Yeah.
Just quickly let us know which one of these animes would you want Chuggles to at least consider for the next one. Read them out really quickly, Chugs.
Okay. Hajime no Ippo, Serial Experiments Lane, Ninja Scroll, Monster, Sword Art Online, Card Captor Sakura, Rico from Tenchu Muyo, Nogami, Soul Eater, Bubblegum Crisis, Chobits, Black Clover, Black Rock Shooter.
Right.
It's just a short list, but let's see if you guys actually picked up on that.
Weak sauce for the last
Well, it's like one every 3 weeks. You're gonna
No, not just anime.
you're
I know.
right.
I'm just saying, just generally, it's been weak sauce.
Yeah, weak sauce.
So 3 p.m. goes Ippo, Ninja, Tenchi, Black Rock. Sam says Card Capture. Got Adam saying Soul Eater, Bubblegum Crisis. John is saying none to all of those. VQ says Sword Art Online, Card Capture. That's been quite a few. Captor. What's up, Law? My wife worked on Snoopy Calls. Son, what's that?
No idea. Message went really quick. My wife worked with Snoopy Cool Scanlations back in the day when they were scan. Oh right, when it was doing the scanlating stuff.
Has Fairy Tale been done? I think we did that, didn't we?
Fairy Tale?
No, we haven't.
No, we haven't done Fairy Tale.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Already got its own one, Stefan.
Somebody else is doing Fairy Tale.
A lot of people talking about card capture. That's interesting.
Do a pull for one of the big four.
Yeah, that's also a good point. Even though we don't have any sort of aspirations at this stage, it's always nice to see where it sort of ranks. Because obviously most people know that the golden triangle is Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball seems to be the most established of those, I would say.
Yeah.
All right, over to you, Chocks.
All right.
I'm hoping that Nana has done us our recap as well.
Oh, is it doing a recap?
I hope so.
I hope so, yeah. But before we start talking about King of the Ring, we've got to choose the winners.
Oh yeah.
Last week's hashtag F4F MOS.
What does that mean? Why did they go Moz? Mosquito? Moz?
Might have been, yeah. I can't remember. Why did you say MOS?
I don't know.
Remind us, guys. Why did we have hashtag MOS?
So this are the letters. Have you got a R, a T, a J, an M, an A, or an M? 2 M's, 1 T, 1 A, and 1 J, and 1 R. R-A-J, M-T-M.
Yeah, it was mosquito.
Because things were stagnant, like stagnant water. Yeah, sounds about right. All right, winner number 1, Jared McLean. Congratulations. Next, Angelo Ton. And then Ryan Miller. Congratulations. So one more time, Jared McLean, Angelo Ton, and Ryan Miller. Congrats. This week's hashtag is hashtag F4FMM for the announcement of Mega Man's return. Hashtag F4FMM for a chance to win 500 reward points shares at random.
That's Mega Man, not Majora's Mask.
Boom! Pin that bad boy. You missed it. Eee. Yeah, you got it this time.
Got it, yeah. Hashtag F4FMM for a chance to win 500 reward points. Winners to be announced next episode. Good luck, guys. Really looking forward to that, to TF Mega Man.
Yeah.
Really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I know. There's been ups and downs for the Mega Man fans out there, but you know,
It's time to show you what we can do after all this time. Yeah, I think.
after 5 years.
Yeah.
So, but look, it's at least it's on our minds. We haven't left it. You know, we're working on it. You know, that's all we can say for now. But definitely looking forward to that.
I love Nana say he's done a brilliant recap.
Has he got it?
Yeah. I love him. Do you want to put it up here for you, or you can find it there? Yeah, you got it there. Yeah, you got it there. It's on your list.
On my list?
No, go back there. You were just on it. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
See
It's
more.
in the Q&A.
Yeah, he always puts it in the Q&A. Always puts it in the Q&A.
All right, cool. Nice one. Right, King of the Ring summary. Previous battle recap.
Thanks for your patience, Greg. Go on then.
The first battle of round 1 between Sif and Sonic 25th anniversary had ended. The results are as follows. Sif wins with 1.1k votes. Sonic 25th anniversary achieved 490 votes. Congrats, Dark Souls fans. 45 entrants predicted this outcome correctly. Out of how many entrants? 9 entrants have been eliminated.
Well, out of 51 entrants, 54.
All right, so that's the stats right now. So the current battle that's going on, the second round 1 battle is now underway because the polls open for a week from the Wednesday to a Wednesday, so we're halfway through there. That is between Sonic 20th anniversary and Amaterasu from Okami. The current vote count as of November the 9th, 12:52 p.m. GMT, was Amaterasu winning with 1.2k votes versus Sonic 20th anniversary with 362 votes. So,
now that's interesting. Is Ami's done better than Sif in votes? Look at that. So I wonder if people who are predicting that it would be a Sif and Ami battle. I think it'll be the semi-finals maybe.
But Sonic, oh my god, back to back. Could Sonic 20th beat Sonic 25th?
Well, Sonic 25th has got 490 votes.
Yeah, but we're still halfway through the...
of course, you're right. Of course, absolutely right.
So, after analysing the remaining predictions, it was found that 100% of entrants predict Amaterasu
so they're all in it to win it.
All right. However, this isn't the only outcome that matters this week.
That's right. ...
93% of entrants predicted that Amaterasu would win with Sonic 20th, placing lower than the currently lowest ranked statue, Sonic 25th.
So, the point is, he's now figuring out 15th and 16th potential places. And someone put 93% have put 20th below 25th, which is correct at this moment, currently. Now, of course, that could change, and then all of a sudden, if 20th anniversary does better than 25th, all of a sudden, 7% are in it, and the rest are out. That's what makes it really key, right? It's not just who wins; it's also where does the second place go,
now,
compared to the week before.
Everyone's like, don't vote. Like, you know, like skewing the results.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So the conclusion out of all that, with the club almost reaching a unanimous prediction this week, will it be smooth sailing to the third battle, or will it be a devastating defeat? While Amaterasu is well in the lead, Sonic 20th's votes are creeping up to the 490 mark.
Exactly right.
That's right. Threatening 93% of entrants. We're only halfway. It's only a Friday.
In week 2, we could have wiped out 93% of all entrants.
Will 42, 3, or 0 entrants survive this week's King of the Ring battle? Who knows, as the poll is open till next Wednesday. Exactly. So think about that one. Up next, we shall see Tekken 3's Jin Kazama versus Sword Kirby. Best of luck, everyone, and make sure to vote.
Unbelievable. I love the recap. Thank you very much, Nana Say.
Nice
I
one.
love it. Really, really key. Really, really breaks it down.
Right. Nana Say's questions. Over to you, Alex.
All right. Hey guys, hope all is well. You had a much better week than last. Boom. Was. Just want to check the status with my black-based attorney. So, I can, fingers crossed, I can confirm that the teaser trailer of Phoenix Wright is quite frankly the best Ting has ever done. It is so brilliant in its short time that I rewatched it 25 times.
Oh, so
and that was draft 1.
So it was you then. So
and then draft 2.
So it didn't get leaked out then.
No, I shot it with the Addies as well, of course, as you know. But absolutely love it. Nana Say, absolutely love it. Yeah, Lord knows it. It's absolutely amazing. Now, I can't say what it will finally look like because there has to be degrees of license or feedback. But right now,
hopefully, there's no objection from the licensor.
But Nana Say, honestly, Ting has done an amazing job of it is And I'll tell you what, it was frustrating this week because we had hoped to drop it today and have it launch next week. We had hoped to do that, but it's looking like it's going to be Preview Friday. No, not Preview Friday. Preview Friday will be in 2 weeks' time. Isn't that right, Chocks? Is that what we're saying?
No. Next Friday.
What? No, it was changed.
Yeah, no. It should have been today.
No, Preview Friday
Yeah.
is Pre-Order Friday. Oh, right,
I mean, reservation, mate.
Oh, yeah, it's on my reservation.
Dude, Jesus.
Right.
It's been too long.
Preview, yes, it has. It's been fucking so long. Preview Friday is the week before reservation.
Reservation Friday was supposed to be today. If
Preview Friday was supposed to be
everything
today.
went fine,
but it didn't, did it?
It didn't. Hopefully, we'll have some good news over the weekend. Hopefully, and if that goes really well, then the Preview Friday, which is the Reservation Friday, will be next Friday, the 16th.
I have no issues letting people see that Preview Friday video.
Not 2 weeks, Nana say. 2 weeks would have been the validation.
I'm confused. In 2 weeks' time from today will be Reservation Friday.
No.
Yes! 2 weeks from today is Reservation Friday. Next week is Preview Friday, where we do the teaser.
Next week is preview.
Yeah, we just show the
And
teaser
then the
for a
week
week.
after that is reservation. And the week after that is validation.
What did I say? Validation for 2 weeks.
I said it wrong, I think. I said
Okay,
validation
yeah,
next week, but yeah, it's validation the week after. So,
Yeah, so
it's
it's
preview, reservation,
validation.
Yay! That's like ABC here.
But I have no problem, Chocks,
Yeah.
letting people see the Preview Friday, not on a Friday, earlier.
Much earlier.
I don't see. Do you see any harm with that?
Yeah.
Why?
Let's say I organise something with some. Let's say I organise the thing with the license. Say, hey, we want to do this on the thingy. Would you do this for me on the thingy? And then all of a sudden we post it, and they'd be like, oh, sorry.
But it's so good, Chocks.
No,
I want to
I
show
don't want to piss
you.
off the licensor.
Oh, come on, Chocks, it's so good.
No, I can't piss off the licensor.
Oh, Chocks, it's so good. Oh, Law, come on. Honestly, isn't it amazing? Any other addies on the chat? OMG, doesn't it look awesome? Oh, it looks amazing. Is work being done to prep for the PO? Yep. Has things started working as magic? You best believe. Can't believe you could possibly make me buy. Can't believe made me buy one, you joker. Right, secret victory there for you. Because it's a black base. You love it. Hey, 5 years ago, yo. I know you. I don't know what to expect anymore with your bluffs and blackguarding. Blaggery.
What?
Blaggery. Surely that's what you mean. Is it blaggery? Blaggery. But my expectations will be dramatically lowered after last week's. Good. That's the point. I'm telling you honestly, I know what you're like. I know you like Phoenix, but I know you don't like black bases. Some people do. But I had to let you know, this is something that we designed so long ago, so you might as well I'm a big believer of not letting people know now than later. There's nothing worse than having a reveal when they're hyped for it and not letting them realize it. So that's why I've always, when I give hints out, I do it in a way that tempers expectations, because it just helps them to manage their expectations at the time. So 100% guarantee you, no bullshit. It is not that it is got a the kind of the base that you don't traditionally like. So as I said, it was as a result of from before. But yeah, no, I know. It's actually, it's more like this. Yeah. So it's not.
Yeah.
So that's what we can. Hold on. Right? Right.
Thanks, Victor. Glad you like the Mega Man and Morrigan. We need something with another M.
Well, there's obviously... And of course there's... but there's this, I don't know.
Yeah, I think I know what you're going to type.
Right, obviously, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right, obviously we know that one, yeah? And then there's... But though you could technically say it doesn't begin with an M, right?
Right.
And then there's
what? Tell us, guys. What begins with an M?
There's a lot of M's.
Yeah.
A lot of M's.
I was like thinking about today about something.
I was working really hard on Spyro PVC over the weekend.
Spyro PVC?
See, this is the point. You don't even see it because I just came through it all.
I was thinking, whilst you were doing that.
OG Spyro PVC.
Oh right. Oh yeah, I saw that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, whilst you were thinking about this, I was thinking about something else.
What were you thinking
I
of?
was thinking about.
Because we know what the JJs are really for, right?
Yeah. I was like, wow, I don't know why that came through my head.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I was like, I was like trying to like look at everyone. I was like,
Well, he said there's only space for one, mate.
Yeah,
there's
that's true.
space
That
for
is
one.
true. That is true.
Just like there's only one space for one Alex.
Well, technically,
As in,
right? Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I know. That is right, Stefan. Metal Gear Rex. Mimic, true. Majima.
Have a great weekend and take it easy. Appreciate it. Nana say, thanks very much for coming out to write that. You took the time to come out. You still got a really big black mark against your name, but it's a little less black because you obviously you wrote out that great King of the Ring, which we really appreciate that. And also, obviously the black marker there, of course, is the fact that you didn't come to see Chocks at MCM. And of course, that big black mark turned into a big black base for you, mate.
Extra thick.
Extra thick big black base for you. Randy Gerards, how many waitlists has got converted since the new feature? I'm not sure. 150? Something like that. Adam Algamau, any Yakuza updates? The difficulty with the DE of the gate is the lights, and I'm still trying to crack that because it's a nightmare, and I might have bitten off too much with the fact that it's so lit up. Any updates on the minifigures? The team is supposed to be coming back to me, at least on the mini Crystal Dragon. I want to get that rocking and rolling. Any more Crash figures for this year? Not for this year, but Neo Cortex looks amazing. Have you seen the printout, Chocks?
Has much changed since we last saw it?
But it's printed now. It's physical.
Yeah, as in since 3D.
But it's now physical. Let me show you.
Because it looked good in 3D.
It looks amazing printed. Can you see that?
Yeah.
You're gonna have
That's
it.
good.
Gonna go all the way through here. Yeah. And then this.
Engineering is going to be.
It's gonna be tough because he's got all these thin parts. But and then eyes will be like this angle to then fight against Crash.
Look forward to the exclusive on that. You lucky Crash fans. Catherine Foy. I know this was ages ago, but Alex, have you thought about the cartoon versions of Spyro? Wow, that's interesting. The cartoon versions.
What cartoon versions? You mean like the Spyro the Dragon based on Skylanders? I think that's what you mean. Dad said to me.
Who?
Dad said to me,
okay.
when are you going to launch something? Your sales are really shit this month. So, yeah. Yeah, it's been a while.
The SD style. That's what the guys are saying.
What SD cartoon?
Cartoon, as in like, you remember you did the different big heads, the posts?
Oh, right, okay, yeah. Oh, right. No, there's been no development on that. It was just something I was sort of, I was concentrating on doing the thing.
No, Catherine says no, the different faces of Spiral. Oh, yeah, so it's that one then, yeah.
Where am I? Okay, when is Peggy going to join the stream? So one of the things I was thinking about this Chocks, right? We're in this expansion phase. Imagine this.
Right.
Upstairs, above the photo studio. above the you remember the absolute hassles we had removing
Which one?
the cases.
The cabinets.
Yeah, maybe just buy a new one or whatever it is. Yeah, there's cabinets.
Oh,
right?
we're gonna do it.
So imagine this, Chocks. As this expands and we get more people in this, it's not going to fit here. We have to take upstairs, and it's too nice of an office to dedicate to, quite frankly, bollock stuff. As in, it doesn't need to be a nice office. It doesn't need to be a nice room for your photography.
Well, it was nice for
when we had meetings.
We
of
had
course.
meetings and
Beautiful,
and
but
showroom guests.
It comes out once. But over the last year, how often we used it for that regards? Exactly, right?
When you need to invite more licenses.
Sure, fine, sure, okay. That's one aspect, but the next thing is
fill these walls up.
It's not even filling these walls. Oh yeah, okay, and then we can change that into a sort of the garden picnic stuff. We can have a proper table there, yeah. Okay, right. As an example, right? Okay. So because we never had that space before, so yes, we could do that. But if we want to take them to see it, we're going to have to go to somewhere like where.
Look, I just joined the stream. Sorry, Peggy's just joined the stream. Hey, Peggy.
On time. Adam asked when she's going to join the stream. She's just joined the stream. Perfect timing. So, okay, where these guys.
I can't see.
Where, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, as in.
A what?
Right.
Yeah.
That's the kind of place that we need to set up a studio.
Right.
It's supposed to be dark. It's supposed to be dank. It's supposed to be crap. It's not supposed to be beautiful like we have it right now.
Right, so...
Exactly.
Right, yeah.
Exactly. And then you can also create a area you can take you can almost create a completely black room, right, which is perfect for photography. And then just spotlights, boom, 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 on our collection, and then bring the licensors or whoever it is to come and see the stuff over there. And there the space is going to be more. It's going to be cheaper, and it's specifically only for photography and for that sort of stuff. And the reason why I'm mentioning it now, talking about Peggy, right, is we are at this stage. 101 Chocks.
Oh.
We are at the stage where 93 Friday Q&As has literally been us in front of a screen. If we ever want Cheggy to join us, right, realistically speaking, I know she's not a big girl, right? Can she really fit here though, Chocks, is the question.
A bit...
Right? But imagine that warehouse studio place that we literally set up and have that kind of that setup things.
That kind of like Friends setting, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you would have seen.
I know which type of warehouse you're thinking. My only concern is like distance.
No, it's got to be as in near that sort of that area. As in walkable, of course.
If walkable's not a problem. It's like taking the stuff. If that place is going to be like a studio, like photography and all that stuff.
Hire a go-go van if you have to, right? But you know what I mean. Yeah, I understand. I appreciate there's some, but the fact is we need to have more space for workers if we need to upstairs, and that place is clearly being used for, it's not efficient use of the space if we go that. And if we also use that place as a dedicated place, like, no, you've seen how Sideshow has gone from a table to a lovely studio setting.
Yeah, nice little couch.
Yeah, it's beautiful, right? And I sit here and I look at these white walls and I look at the front of the screen, and how do we go to the point where we have, Cheggy joining us? How do we have it so that, when other people come into town, they can come sit down, have a little conversation, all that sort of stuff. Can you imagine inviting a licensor in? Oh, yes, Mr. and Mrs. Licensor, come sit in between Chuckles and Alex. Right? And that is the plan. That is the future. Well, it has to be.
Eventually, we need space. We need more space. And
imagine it's just we go into and it's the green room. It's like all green everywhere, and then you can have stuff. The dream would be actually someone having multiple cameras. All right, and always getting confused by which ones to be looking at. You see that where it cuts to them, they're like, and they're talking like this. I think it's cameras. They're like, oh shit, looking at the wrong one.
You look for the lights.
Sure.
Yeah, but look, it sounds all great in theory, but it's whether it's practical, in the sense of that. From Ting's point of view, taking that stuff there and all that back and forth.
Friday Night Live with Chocks A and guests. Chocks A and guests.
Yeah. I mean, space is needed if we need more people stuff. Having stuff like we talking here and the products in front of us, and the cameras far back enough to take the whole shot.
You need to get in contact with what's his name, yeah?
Huh? Who?
Paul.
Yeah.
But that's a good example, right? So actually, you come on a Friday and you join the stream, tell about your experiences, and then you've had your half an hour now. But you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
That could be. I mean, as much as you guys love listening to us drone on and on about random shit week in, week out, it might be nice to spice it up a little bit every now and then, right? 93 episodes of us. Blah, 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 blah.
So, any ideas?
Like what?
Like how? When's this gonna happen? Like for the future?
When we start really need to hire more people, if we can afford to. It's not gonna happen overnight, but that's the dream. That would be the logical thing.
It's got to be something like.
Well, your streams are visually bland. That's right, Nancy. The only bit of colour we have here is this bloody logo. And a bit of that. You're dressed as bland as I am, and I got a logo, you don't. Even your hat's bloody bland.
No, there's a logo.
Oh, yeah, because you can really see it. Visually, it's like, whatever. Add a bit of colour to your live chops. Can't even bloody see it.
So it stands out. Yeah, you can't see it because the camera's too
Exactly. Jesus.
There's got to be a way.
Friday night roasts.
There's got to be. What about this building? This building surely has bigger rooms. You remember that?
But it's a waste of money having this building office space, which is so expensive per square foot, to be dedicated so much of it to what essentially is photography and video work. It's ridiculous. And I'm sure a team would love to have more space.
Yeah. Those type of warehouse studios, I think there's some along this street.
I'm sure, right? Make it closer, mate.
Yeah.
So make it even more ridiculous when you hire a go-go van. Hey, I have no issues with that.
Aye.
One of those buildings up the stairs or something like that. Go in the thing you put in the cargo lift or something like that. It's not supposed to be fancy and stuff. It's supposed to just get it done.
Big enough where we can play go-kart in it. Aye.
So that's all come from Adam's question number 4. When's Shaggy coming in?
Right.
Got the numbers of Crystal Dragon. Chocks, get the Crystal numbered dragons next time.
Get what?
The Crystal Dragon numbers for next time.
Crystal Dragon numbers?
Yeah. Any plans for the jewellery line besides Dark Souls? Well, we didn't actually do the jewellery line, Torshore shit, but the future is expansion. The future is different product types. The future is core. The future is jewellery involved. We could be doing jewellery as well. Ace Attorney had jewelry line back with rings. Cool. Cool, and other lines as well. That's all for this week. Have a great weekend, you two, and everyone at the office. Enjoy your time with your family. Congratulations again on your daughter. Much appreciated. Have a great weekend to everyone in the stream. And don't forget to rally for Fun Day tomorrow. 2 days time. Nice try. F4F is love. F4F is life. See you next week. Peace. Much appreciated, Adam. Thank you for spreading the love. Really appreciate that. And much appreciated. Ricky Honorable Power. Has Christmas fever hit the F4F office yet?
What? Sorry?
Christmas fever.
Nah, definitely not.
Bah, humbug.
It's definitely not.
Bah, humbug.
Well, you have.
I got kids. I have to have Christmas. Of course, every time they mess about at the dinner table, I'm like, right, Christmas is cancelled.
Really?
That's written that closer to the time. If you don't finish your greens, Christmas is cancelled.
So what kind of Christmas dinner would they have?
You've been with my Christmas dinners and turkey stuff. We always do that, you know.
Yeah, going out for turkey.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Go out for some turkey.
Still haven't found the best turkey ever.
No, keep searching. Now, what did we go last year? We went to the German place, which was alright, wasn't it? That couple was eating tons of food.
Yeah, they were, weren't they? But we didn't go. We went there. I didn't ask for a turkey, did I?
Of course you didn't.
I knew it wasn't that great. Yeah.
It was alright though.
You think it was?
No, we did. You did have turkey.
I did.
You did have turkey.
Huh.
Wasn't going to let you go there and not have turkey.
Guess it wasn't that great then.
No, it was alright. It was better than the dry place we went to with Chan Chan's, which she sat there drinking more syrup than she had.
That was the best thing ever. That's that always brings a smile to my face. Just remembering that story.
Before we continue, Chocks,
Yeah.
let's continue the review of snacks and snack review and you got to put it in the list. Snack review. Tell Miguel to put snack review before the Q&A.
Before the Q&A.
Yeah, of course.
Right, sure.
That's part of your section.
Okay.
And also we had a company lunch. I'd like to hear your opinion on the company lunch because we were doing a review.
Right,
From my understanding from Phil, you got the upgraded plate, but not the upgraded set. When you went for the upgraded version, all you got was a bigger plate, but nothing else was bigger.
Well,
the food was the same.
The plate is obviously bigger, but the amount of noodles, the spaghetti or whatever, there is a difference, a little bit, but not worth the price upgrade. Because the price upgrade, I might as well.
I've got two meals.
Get another meal, and you get your drink and you get your starters. Yeah.
Remind me, who's fronting the bill for that? Now you know the word overheads.
Yeah. It's not that expensive, the place.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's not if you order one.
I only ordered one.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I didn't order two.
You got the upgrade, and then you got the extra.
I didn't go for desserts.
Go. Snack review. What you got for us this week? What is that? Tic Tac.
What does that say? Lottie's, isn't it?
Lottie is just the
The brand, yeah.
Yeah.
Lottie.
vitamin C.
Yeah. They call it Vita C box. Vita C box.
This sounds like bloody Tic Tacs.
It is.
Open it up. What's it look like?
So it's
So
sealed.
you're happy with the packaging?
Yeah,
You can
I'm happy with the
you can
packaging,
just
yeah.
Is it attractive? It's nice and yellow.
Is
Isn't
it
it?
nice
Yeah.
and bright? Oh my
Oh,
god!
The hell is that?
Pac-Man.
Knights. That's knights.
What?
Knights.
Nice.
You got the
the moon shape. Yeah, you get the moon shape, the
What
knights.
the hell is in that?
And then you get a green base. That's a lemon. That's a lemon.
What's
See,
the
that's
lemon on there? Okay, why have you got?
I've
lemon
never
on
had this before.
Huh.
Because it's lemon, vitamin C,
Mm-hmm.
and then
You pop that open. That's how you get it out.
slide
I guess.
it. So you kind of I assume it.
Oh, there you go.
So there you go, guys. So it's like that.
That's why you got the lemon.
It's like. And then slide that across, and then you want one?
Mm-mm.
It's only one. So it's like
8 carbs. Is that really a biting thing or a sucking thing? To be honest with you,
Both.
Has it got a sourness to it? Is it lemon or orange?
It's lemon.
Definitely lemon, yeah.
Yeah. All right then. There you go. Tastes a bit like Tic Tacs.
This is basically Tic Tacs.
Basically Tic Tacs, yeah.
So what's your rating? Would you get it again, of course, and then?
Probably not. Probably give it a 6. But
A 6.
Yeah. But
Come
it's
on,
kind of a unique idea with the C shape.
Can you bring out the big boys though?
What?
The big boys. That's like the aperitif.
This is
Certainly not as visually interesting as like a better last.
Today
week's.
is Jelly Day.
It's not as visually interesting as last week's, if you remember.
What was last week's?
The very suggestive strawberries.
Oh, yes, the very suggestive strawberry lips.
Oh, it's pomegranate.
Yeah. Can you eat that?
It looks like it's got pomegranate and.
Oh, you can't eat
well,
that.
that is-
There's no way you can eat that.
No, of course I can't eat that.
Yeah. So there you go. Jelly Day. Alright.
Easy access.
Easy access.
And it's receivable.
It's like a pre-order. It's like a Gamescom pre-order
Yeah.
pack. Does it smell like the real thing? That's what it looks like inside, guys.
It looks like not very much from that, but it's actually not.
So these things are always a bag of air, right? Oh. So it looks like that.
I think you should probably get one out.
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
There you go. Look at that heart shape.
It's like a heart shape, yeah.
Heart shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's soft, chewy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not too sweet. Not too heavy. It's alright. Nothing special about it.
It's like a Haribo.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a 6 as well.
So it's been quite a disappointing week in terms of.
Yeah, well, I've got plenty more stacks. But
Sure.
I'll just have 2 for now.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
No, it's no more than 2 per stream.
Alright, no more than 2.
No more than 2 per stream. All right. Mike Carrera, any updates on Zero and Death? Death is almost finished in the 3D, and Zero is is not forgotten. I'm pushing hard on the OG MM and get that out, and then but start working on Zero now, because by the time that I'm not going to wait until Mega Man is done and then start working on it. I'll start working on Zero sort of in about a month, I would say, and that will then make me. And I've decided I'm going to go completely new pose, Chocks.
Yeah.
We can't polish a turd. So it became such a Franken Zero that I was like, you know what, let's completely start again. And I've already sort of eaten the cost already, and I'm like, all right, I've forgotten about it. It's not as fresh wound as badly, if you know what I mean now. So yeah.
So would it? Interesting.
Geoffrey. It's a long question, mate, and it's a really kind of like very specific to him. He's basically saying because of upcoming Brexit, he's worried that we're going to get €2 every time money gets taken out. Are we going to change the location of the F4F company that takes payment? Because of Brexit. We are actually working on a new payment plan, payments place, but that's going to be based out in America. So nothing to do with the European one. So if that's such an issue for you, then maybe you need to be looking at a different bank. Kevin Brandenburg, congrats on your baby girl, much appreciated. I was wondering if you have any updates on Midna. Haven't heard much of her since pre-order. Yeah, no, not much to say. It's not her time. I think probably in a couple of months we'll be starting to gear that up. Konyali, would you mind adding an option to pay 100% at the time of pre-order? Yep, we can look to do that. Yeah, we can look to do that. Alex Hughes. So what licenses were ones that can't be shipped to JP? Was it just the big N? Can't be honest. I can't be sure, to be honest with you. There's a big N. Cowboy Bebop, I don't think it can go there. Sega can. Capcom can't. To be honest with you, we quite neglected Japan because we didn't have the licenses developing over time, but also because you really need to have a Japanese website to make sense of it. So that's not to say that's not part of the plan later on. Ollivander, Abercrombie. I was thinking about making a custom shelf for my statues, and I was going to go with about 30 inches deep, which is enough for Alphonse, but I'm looking at Nito on the horizon. Could it be even bigger boy than the big boy Alphonse? The answer is the biggest, deepest piece ever will likely to always be...
What?
Ornstein. Jean Delobe. Happy to see that Mega Man will have a PVC. Any chance for Castlevania?
PVC?
I'm thinking SD Alucard for me is where my head's at with that. James Bennington. How's Death shaping up? Yeah, okay. When will we see more of Skull Knight? That boy is taking ages to duplicate. A couple of months. Any ET on Sonic and Tails, or will the TF Sonic come first? The TF Sonic, remember, you need to get to the point where we can then make the molds and then go for the test shots and then go for pre-order. So it's most likely hard to say at this stage. Salim, any mini Aku updates? Yeah, I mean, we just need to start. Have you finished the videos on that?
Which one?
Ting, mini Akus. But you know,
I believe
yeah.
so.
What else have we got? We got the Player 2, Player 2 Shovel Knight and Mail of Momentum Shovel Knight has now been approved, so we can start using those as the fillers. Because you know it's been a painful month and a bit because we haven't launched anything at all since Alphonse, and Alphonse was middle of October, right, Chocks?
Mm-hmm.
So it's getting to the point now where it's like where those would have been perfect to have those filler pre-orders. That's not supposed to be huge numbers. It's supposed to just sort of help tick it over, right, Chocks?
Yeah.
So it's good to have those in hand. We're going to start working on getting those out. Probably Player 1, Player 2 first, and then Mail next quarter, and then one after that, and the one after that. Keep going with that. Then
for that line, probably like especially with those color variants.
Yeah, right. And then what was the when is Anime New York?
Coming soon.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. Very, very soon, actually. November, isn't it?
That's what I thought.
November the 16th to the 18th. Next week.
Anybody going to
Next weekend.
Anime New York? Let us know in the comments.
Lots of Japanese singers. Who are they?
That is mental.
Already, yeah. Crazy, huh? It launched whilst I was at MCM. It was last weekend, the weekend before, sorry.
That's insane.
But it's been in development for a long time.
Sure.
They've got overheads.
They have overheads.
Yeah.
Just looking at WoW, congratulations to Take-Two. Red Dead Redemption 2 has sold 17 million copies in 2 weeks. That is amazing. Jesus. Sarah Gillen. I would like to know exactly the previous waitlist conversion worked and how does it work now. What changes did you make? So what happened before is that we usually have to wait until it was on manually, and when Brenner got around to it, simple as. Now it's automatic. That's the only reason why. We have a system that can now check it, and then we did all the conversions at once because they were waiting. We could convert them.
Huh?
There's a whole lot of conversions. Yeah, so it's now done all. It's now run like once a week. It's run once a week to hoover up all of those that can be converted. Our back-end systems, you don't see it from the front end, but our back-end has been a mess for many, many years that we've had to kind of manually do it ourselves, and things fall through the cracks, and mistakes happen. With all the changes that the IT boys have been making, it's allowed for it to be done automatically in a way that they'll hoover it up and it avoids human error. Victoria Crumby, do you like the idea of business cards? Is it something you will look to have at future cons? Hey, if somebody can pop it away and take it away, why not? What's your most memorable moment so far with Clementine? Oh, no.
Oh, no.
No. Clementine is a red potato right now. Wait for her to... She needs mummy. She gets that sorted out. I come back from work, kiss her. She's off to bed. She'll come down when she's crying, but there's not much interaction. Having learned with the other kids, it's mainly, okay, just when she's at that age where she can learn stuff, that's where I was at. Loving the TFTs, much appreciated. You're a Mega Man fan, are you, Victoria? Have a great day. VQ, Giovanni Colmorio. What is the next pre-order likely to be? Objection, Alicia Nicole Richardson. How is Celeste shaping up? Is he look like he'll be released on schedule? My understanding is that there's been some people be notified, at least Aussies, guinea pigs. Is that right?
For Solar SD?
No, just Solar.
Solar Resin? I'm not quite sure on that.
And any updates to the SD Solars? Yeah.
There's been a lot of waitlist conversion this week.
Tabby Sue says hello. In terms of SD or Solar, it's kind of like
that thing's not even in the production sample. Should be in the office first.
A little bit longer.
I haven't heard anything yet.
Uncle Scabs, how's the Dark Souls line coming along? Slowly, but so much. I actually had to write a line plan because there was so much that was in at different stages. So look at this, Chocks.
What line plan?
Of all the Dark Souls stuff we're working on, alright? Count this.
Oh, we haven't done a count in a while, have we?
There we go. 1.
Right.
But we already knew that Ornstein resin, the changes that we're going to make for that, yeah? Mm-hmm. Mimic, obviously everyone knows about Mimic, right? No one knows about number 3, even you. So that's one that no one knows, right? Then no one knows about number 4, okay? People know about Ornstein SD, right? So people know about that. That's number 5. And then no one knows about... Oh, I don't know what... Oops, I made a mistake there. Yeah. No one knows about number 6. Or we'll call back to number 4. Yeah, we'll call it number 4. No one knows about that. No one knows about number 5 there. No one knows about number 6.
True.
Kind of hinted at number 7, but not really. Semi kind of, but not really explicitly. Yeah.
And no one knows about that one.
And no one knows about that one.
yeah.
But that's 9. Oh no, people know about the plush.
They did.
Right. So that's 8 that people have no idea about, that we haven't mentioned. Now wait a sec.
What? Your numbering system's all whacked.
Where the hell is Nito? Oh shit! What is that? That is Nito.
Yeah. Scroll down. It can't be. It should be at the top.
No, I missed it.
Oh.
So that's over 10. At least 9 people don't know anything about. Now, of course, they're not all. There's. But it takes time, and sorry, guys, the pace is the pace that the licensor allows us to be. It is what it is. We'll always work with them and be patient and always work at their pace. As simple as that.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Polis at 9:30. Slowly creeping up at 1.2. So Rathalos, yeah? Bust out a TF on that.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Robert Elliott. Shout out to Britt Edwards. How's it going? VQ in the house. What's going on? Faith DeVoe. Shout out to you. Tyler Kisson. How's it going? Nana Say in the house. Back at it again with the green hearts. Brennan Wynn. What's going on, mate? Shout out to Michael McDonald. Brian D. Weatherilt. How's it going? Shout out to you. And last but not least, Stefan McNally, who was, of course, giving you a shout out when he saw you at MCM. The beat. Is Ivy Whip's plan to be flexible like Simon Belmont's? It would, we're not at that stage, but I would hope it would be. We haven't had any possibility of Shadow Kirby in a long time. Is that still a possibility? The team have been working on a few designs in it, and it looks crap. So we're still working on it.
What's crap?
Shadow Kirby.
Yeah, I saw that.
Color variants make more sense for Mega Man more than any other video game character since all of his power-ups just palette swap his colors. We never got a repainted running Mega Man, but how likely are variants for the in-development classic Mega Man, Resin, and PVC? That is key. Absolute key. When we look at the TS, we don't just think about bringing in the guys for the next in the resins. We also look at con fodder and the ability to have, and Mega Man will be perfect to offer exclusives to certain companies as well. I mean, not companies, distributors, they like that as well. And it's really, really key. It's really, really important for that line. Alex has lost every game of rock, paper, scissors with Chocks in the past Q&A, but I feel like today he wins, don't you?
I can't even remember.
First of 3 Thriller, wasn't it?
Yeah, but how many games did we play?
First of 3 Thriller. I think we played twice before.
Was that 2 separate streams?
Yeah. So we go on the 3 or 1, 2, 3, then go?
On the 3? Like 1, 2, 3?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
First to 3 games.
Of course, it's first of 3 Thriller. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
So next one's the winner.
No, first of 3 Thriller.
Oh God. Alright then.
Oh, you're not going to put your one up. You don't need it.
What?
I got my one.
Oh, you got one. These guys got it like they know what the score is.
They know what the score is. Yeah. You're not going to try and cheat me. Yeah.
Nah, I don't cheat.
1, 2, 3.
I look at your eyes like you're trying to like.
I'll try to do it fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm confident that I'm going to win the next 2 and then take it.
Really?
Glory, yeah.
Oh, so you let me win a round.
False sense of security is called.
Wow. Well, it's not.
Are you lulled? You're lulled into a false sense of security?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
There you go, David. You keep that record, all right?
Oh my God! You're playing me like a bloody piano. I was denied.
I totally forgot about that. Rock, paper, scissors. God, it must have been a long time ago.
It's been a while. Riku Micha, what are the chances? Go on, Chocks, over to you.
Riku, when is life-size QB coming? Sure, many Madoka Magica fans and everyone else.
Oh, sorry, what? Oh, I totally just read the one below it.
Oh, yeah, I ain't got a clue about that. Sorry, Riku. And how are chances of a TT for great ancient ones?
Such as
What
Cthulhu.
is that? What is that?
That's like the...
It's a game, isn't it?
No, it's not a game. It's H.P. Lovecraft.
It's a game.
I'm pretty sure it's a game, but...
Yeah, it's a game.
I know it's a game, but it's originally from H.P. Lovecraft, from the... I think it's H.P. Lovecraft, which is, that tentacle face thing. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I like that.
You like that?
That
It's
kind
like
of,
your King Kong thing.
It's like a
Big monsters, you like
age
that?
of mythologies, that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Age of mythology.
Is it?
No, it's like...
It gives off that feeling.
No, mate.
Like underwater creature and all that stuff.
Yeah, but... Oh, like
From-
Poseidon
from-
and stuff
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
But no, but
yeah.
there's always been like humans and stuff. Oh wait, not quite humans, but you inspired. But isn't it H.P. Lovecraft? Yeah, H.P. Lovecraft.
I definitely heard about this, but I never really.
Yeah, loads of like
looked
companies
into
have done
Yeah, I've seen
statues and
some
stuff.
statues
Like those.
of it,
Yeah,
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
I know.
And there's like been PVCs as well.
Mm. Yeah, I've seen it.
That's a nice one up there.
Which one? Which one do you like?
Go back up. That one, the second one, down, that one,
Really?
or just initially. Yeah, it looks really good. Is that an action figure? Looks like it is.
Action figure?
It looks like it's
Oh,
got
that's
separations.
massive. Look at the size of that.
Roto.
Interesting.
So when is it coming?
That's interesting. It's coming in 2019.
Oh, there you go. Okay, right.
Well, I'll put that on the list.
Chris Hildebrand Jr. Any intentions of doing Christmas sneaks this year? We never think about that until the week beforehand.
That's true.
Even nothing, maybe some recent updates of some upcoming statues, looking for some upcoming PF TFs. Yeah, PVC TFs, absolutely. We can figure something out. Any updates, Faith Devo, any updates on the waitlist payments? I think in the next week or so we can get that ready. I think so. And what is this? Oh, honestly, one person got it right. Angela, last week you said you can cook good egg fried rice. Could you please send me your recipe? This dish to me is what Faye Valentine figure is to you.
What is that? It's like I typed it and pinned it and it's reverting back to the old one.
Hold on. Let's see
How
the
does it look
stream.
on your stream?
It still looks like that.
Ah,
That's fine.
really weird.
No, that's weird. Rachel Quiron, will you guys make a statue for Alucard Helsing? The answer is not right now. No need to right now. Britt Edwards, Alex and Chocks, what's your favourite moment of working together, or the moment you're like, heck yeah, I want to work with this guy? Heck yeah, I want to work with this guy. I mean, obviously,
Heck yeah.
when Chocks came
your
over,
favourite
he
moment?
ding-donged on the door, opened the door, and that was love at first sight. I was like, heck yeah, I want to work with this guy. How soon was it after we first met? Then we had the conversation in that place, Apple Greens. She had like one bit of salad, and that was it. That's when I was on my keto, by the way, back then.
What, were you?
Of course I was.
Oh, really?
What else was I bloody making you force you to eat salad?
I can't remember.
How soon after that did we have
It was
that?
like one weekend or something, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It
it was a weekend.
It was a weekend, wasn't it?
We met.
So a couple of days.
No, hold on. We met in April,
Just before April, wasn't it?
and then you started in May. So it can't have been that long.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Wait, it wasn't that
Because you
long.
started because Jeff was around, wasn't he?
Jeff was around.
Yeah, because he was asking you about, trying to find the ins and out of the Hong Kong market, and he still doesn't know anything about it. Yeah.
Mm.
So it was quite quick afterwards, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Straight into item 2.
Item 2, yeah. It was the first day, wasn't it?
It was.
First day, then launch, item 2. Wow.
Do you prefer beer, wine, or liquor? What is your favourite? I don't drink beer, I don't drink wine, and I don't drink liquor.
But what's your favourite?
Liqueur. What's my favourite?
Yeah, if you had to
Malibu.
choose, which one? So
Malibu.
So it would be under liquor then.
Yeah. Malibu.
Really?
Yeah, because when I was growing up, it was always Malibu and orange squash at Grandma and Grandpa's.
Orange squash.
Yeah.
Bailey's.
Not as good as Malibu. Not as good as Malibu. Any news on Midna? No, she'll get her time. Hoping to get my waitlist for the D gets converted, or will you deny me again? No, for that I won't deny you. Chocks.
What's my favourite and most hated snack? I don't have a favourite yet because we haven't gone through a lot of snacks. But currently, the worst one right now would probably those chocolate that the brand is called Look.
Oh yeah, I remember you were like,
that
meh.
shit is still in the fridge. It's in the freezer. It's horrible.
And what country?
Oh, what country do you want to try snacks from? It doesn't really matter anywhere really. Not some I don't know. Because if you don't know what snacks there are out there,
you don't know what you're missing.
Don't know what I'm missing. Yeah, so that's hard to answer.
Alex, how did you meet your wife, and what's your best memory together? How did I meet my wife? I met her at a. She was in the UK studying English, and my boy, Richard, his now wife, is from China, from Beijing, and she come over to Leeds to also study English, and Kanako was, her name's Nana, right? Nana's classmate, and I met them in a bar, because I went to see Richard, and Kanako was there as well. Then Kanako realized that learning English was super expensive, and she thought the best way to learn English was to marry an English guy. It would be much cheaper. So that's how that story went. And actually, yesterday, was it yesterday?
Yeah, you said yesterday.
Yesterday was our 10-year wedding anniversary. I can't believe it's gone so quickly, but 10 years it's been. And 15 years that we've been together. In terms of what's your best memory together, the answer to that is the best is yet to come. Kevin Starr, if you had to live out the rest of your life as one of your statues, what would it be?
If you had to live out the rest of your life as one of your statues. As one of the statues? Well, that's a good question. That's a good question.
I was going to say one of the ladies, but then, should I want to be tacky? Just to try it out? I don't know how long I'm going to live.
You got to look funny then, don't you?
I don't know how long I'm going to live.
You got to have hair first of all.
I don't know how long I'm going to live for,
right?
But I'm hoping I've not hit half my life yet. But it's sort of not. I got at least a good sort of, hopefully, a bit of time before I hit half of my life. So if I had to today, for the rest of my life, it would be interesting to try it as a lady, to understand the other side. And if I'm going to choose, well, I guess it would be tacky over Zero soon. No, or Midna, that'd be interesting.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Which one? True form?
I didn't even consider inform, to be honest with you.
You get a wolf. You get to ride on a wolf.
Exactly. Yes. Let's just say, if I'm looking like true form, I'll be riding on a wolf anyways, if you know what I mean. Angel Gonzalez, please show banjo changes when it's ready. Stephen Henson, any news on Persona? Nothing to report. Megan, Tryfin, Rowan, yo, Jake. Hey Alex, you should finally try watching My Hero. There's plenty of room in Mental Health America for one more. You know, maybe next time I go to America, I'll come check out how it is at Mental Health. Brandon O'Donnell, when is the Altorius SD going to send to the US? not for a while. Victor Navarro Vilgrin, seeing that you will do PVC of all of your future statues, that's not, no, the percentage is not that, it's probably more like 25 to 35% at this stage. What's up with the old ones? I personally like to see PVC of the same statues of Shovel Knight. No, I won't retroactively do them. I won't do the same PV. I would only do the same moving forwards when the point that we sell the product, people know and have the informed choice. I will not go back and redo the same item of resin in PVC in the same pose. I wouldn't do that. Unless there's nothing I can do about that. Okay, I want to talk about indie games. The top one indie game is Shantae, which is 532 votes. More than Shovel Knight, that had 304. More than Cupcake, which is really popular. Even Undertale, which is super popular, only have 130. The question is, what more do we have to do to get Shantae? Maybe it's possible to get a character poll like the other TT. But does anybody want anything apart from Shantae? Surely there's not enough characters on that. There's only one choice. So how would she benefit from a character poll? With the release of Spyro Reignited Trilogy next Tuesday, is it possible to use that day and maybe until next Friday to rally other Spyro characters? Since it's not any 2 weeks rally right now. Yeah, right. Alessabucci, any various suit news? Do you think we'll be ready to ship in Europe before Chinese New Year?
To Europe?
Do you know how difficult that piece is? It's so difficult. The answer is it can't be rushed. It's really deep in development. I sent a picture today. You can see it's lots of wires everywhere. MAD, what's going on with Darksiders? Our conversation still going, or is it not looking so good so far? I've got nothing to report on that. Curtis Spence, Fan Expo Canada is the biggest con in Canada and one of the biggest in North America. There are generally pop culture cons. Consider coming here 1 year. That was something we were talking about just the other day. Michalowski Jr. I have seen Mega Man and had to hop on this Q&A. It was looking great, so much better than the original F4F statue. How far off is Mega Man? Are there multiple characters planned?
But that's in August.
Oh, then no. But that's Gamescom, unless we don't do Gamescom. How many people?
I'm trying to find.
About what is Fan Expo? Let's see.
Is it?
$129,000. 4 years, so it's a big one. How much is it MCM London? It's supposed to be also something like that, isn't it?
There hasn't been any statistics for the last couple of years. I looked at Wiki, right? It's not the best place, but
I see. Yeah.
I
say London. MCM London. $133 back in May 2016. Okay. How far off is Mega Man stat? He's at the 3D stage, so the answer is far off. Are there multiple characters planned? The answer is there's multiple color variants of him planned. So is there a new X along with Zero planned? Yeah, Zero is definitely going to be reworked. I don't think X necessarily at this stage. I would go Zero, then we'll see what's happening, maybe something else. Was Dracula pushed back due to PVC push? No, it was pushed back because the header wasn't approved. What PVC push? Due to the PVC push?
Nothing focusing on the PVC. No,
there's nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with that.
Richter is leading Gabriel Belmont by nearly 500 votes on the Castlevania poll. Would it be possible to better put Gabriel on hold for now? The answer is, I'm going to do what I'm going to do. and I will make my decisions based on what is the information around me. 3 p.m. How is the 4th Berserk statue coming along? Can we have any hints? Matthew Lopez. Alex, with the new Mega Man tease, I was wondering if you plan on all the power-ups as variants. Top 4 guarantee I'll buy them all if you make a Platinum or Bust Super DE pack. Easy statues by that. You know, Lopez, depending on what the big C would say, I might literally do that. But to be clear, yeah, it's kind of based on the Mega Man 11 sort of characteristics, but I'm classing it, it's classic Mega Man for me, in general. But if you do all the colors, I could do a deal with you that is a 10 pack. As long as it's just color changes, it's not physically, you know how the power-ups in 11 are like physically different. I won't do that, but I might be able to say, hey, we want to do,
hopefully we can go
if Capcom lets us do
higher
it.
than 10 different colors. Is he meant like that? He didn't say 10 as in like 10 of the same color, right? Or was it just 10 different colors?
I would, if they would let us do it, I would offer that SKU if you're happy with it, and then do that. That would be interesting. Let me see what the Mega Man power-up colors. It's more than 10, isn't there? Mega Man power-ups.
And then you can do like...
Oh, sorry, Greg. No, the answer is no. Nothing to do with that. Dracula is not having a PVC. PVC, the whole idea of PVCs are for items that I'm developing now. That whole epiphany of developing PVCs and resin simultaneously is now. And as a result of it now, that's why I started taking that concept into, it sort of semi-started and semi-formed with my reasoning behind AMI 1/4 and TF, right? And then since then, it's been when I look at new projects and we start new projects, I look at them and go, could this potentially be a TF as well as a PVC, you know, as a resin? Or could this resin be a TF? Or could this TF need the resin support? And then I look at this as a project together. So that's how Mega Man started, literally in 3D 2 days ago, or last week, something like that, yeah? Or last week, this week. And it was decided to do that, and that's the reason why we can say that now. Stuff that's coming out now, that ship has sailed a long time ago. This is products that were in development 4 years ago, 3 years ago. So the concept of resin, PVCs didn't even cross our mind. So that in order to answer that question, the answer is no, it's not related. Sorry, I didn't realize. Yeah, okay, I appreciate you. It wasn't. I appreciate you saying it wasn't attacking, and I appreciate you explaining that. All right, so 1, 2, 3.
There's more than that.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is there more than that?
There's got to be more than that. Definitely more than that. Definitely more than that. Like for this one, for example.
Let me see. But you know, this one is ice.
Different shapes. So you can go with that, you can go with that, you can go with these. You can go with these. And then it's not just colour. Isn't that right, Matthew? We can go for like shades. Matte. Silver.
Yeah, that's true. There's going to be variants
matte,
of that.
Shiny,
we'll do some variants of that.
Transparent. Glow in the dark.
What?
Fuck me, I'm on a roll.
There's a glow in the dark one?
You can make it glow in the dark blue, glow in the dark green, whatever you want. Transparent.
Why would it be transparent?
It just looks cool, right?
Just randomly.
It's like flashing, it's been hit, it's been attacked. Like that. Awesome.
Shit, I better start developing more Mega Mans. I'm in love.
That Red Bull variant.
Yeah, that would be amazing. Victor Vilgren, so you're working on the OG Spyro PVC, but my biggest concern is, will the wings match the design from Spyro 2 or 3? Oh, no, to be clear, it would be, it would be Ripto's Rage, so it would be 2. Is Dante still a thing, says Callum? Yes, it is. Spike day one cards. We submitted the day one. We've submitted the packaging. Why haven't we won the day one cards?
Sorry, I was... What?
Sandy's given me the packaging to submit.
For...
Spike.
Right.
But no one asked about day one cards.
Huh. Okay.
Pascal Mashore, Final Fantasy TT someday. Jojo TT. Well, Jojo we got denied. I'm not sure if maybe, you know... Maybe not just do it, just we don't know. The reality is we haven't pushed it since because we were denied, and then it was kind of like, whatever, we're doing stuff already. And now maybe do a TT on JoJo. Adam Eligmal, what's next in the Crash PVC line? Should do an OG Crash PVC.
OG... Oh, the angular polygonal...
No. I mean...
OG Crash.
Classic Crash.
Yeah, like...
We want the resin, obviously. Obviously, we won't do the same pose as the resin.
Yeah, but... The style.
Hmm.
You know, we're going for the blocky one?
No, like the resin.
PVC, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then we come up in the second on the thing. Hmm. What do you think, guys? Crash Bandicoot OG PVC, question mark. And another thing to question mark. I was thinking Insane Trilogy resin.
Ooh.
The same way we've done it for Spyro. Spyro has OG PVC in resin and reignited PVC in resin. For me, would be, you know, the holy quadruple, quintuplet, quintet, quartet. What's the word for four for Trinity?
Is there really enough support for Coco?
No, there isn't, because you can see she didn't do well on the TT.
There was quite a few people cosplaying as Crash characters at MCM.
That's who?
Yeah,
As Crash?
As Crash, Coco, and Aku.
Oh, so, you know, definitely we would not do the same poses. If it's a very big, just to be clear,
Yeah.
if we're talking about doing a new version of something, like if I just said to you, oh, how about we do a Insane Trilogy Crash resin, I would never just do the Insane Trilogy PVC in bigger. I wouldn't do that. I'm always, if for something that's after the fact, it would be a completely new pose. So for example, reignited resin is completely different pose, like completely to the PVC, right? Mm-hmm. And OG PVC Spyro is completely different to the OG Spyro resin, and so basically that's where we're at with that. You know, it's not something that we would particularly. We wouldn't just do the same. If it was something we were studying from the same time, then we would do it one big, one small.
Same time. So like
same time. So people know and they understand. They're
like
informed.
Okami Amaterasu PVC
is a perfect example of that.
That would probably be the first one.
The first one
in that kind of same.
Yeah. And we're announcing it now that TF Mega Man and resin is in the works, and they're going to be the same. And the same thing for possibly. I mean, still back and forth, but you know, Morrigan. It's another example. I love the idea of TF different colors taking to the cons.
Mm-hmm.
TT, I mean, sorry, who dat? Let's do it. It's been a while, Chocks.
All right. All right. Well, it has been a while. Last time it was like episode 89.
Really? No chance.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, where the hell is Britt Edwards? She got denied.
Come again.
So this is not up to date, mate.
Hold on.
I absolutely denied the hell out of Britt Edwards, mate.
89. Hold on, let me look at. Did we do one at 90? No. Did we do one at 91? Yes. So we did one at 91. Did we do one at 92?
She got denied.
No. My bad. Right, so that was one episode.
I hope Pachulia's not on the stream. Any Pachulia? Hopefully Pachulia's not there, right?
He is.
He's not.
Is he gone?
I don't think he's there.
He was there earlier.
Yeah, he was earlier. Oh, Brit's there. That's not good news. I don't mind people who will, like Mizrahi. I love it when he does it because they know he's always going to run away at like 1k or 2k. Yeah, he'll never go. He'll never go for 8k. He'll never do it. So I love guys like that jumping in. That's no problem. I have no. But when you have mad men and mad women jumping on, going
all the way, no matter what.
I don't like that. I don't like it.
Yeah, Alex is here.
No. Oh, no. No. Alex, tell me some stuff that you really don't like what you don't watch, like films and stuff that you have no interest in.
Hey, Victor, we do have a hashtag. It's hashtag F4F MM. Nice one, Jacqueline. Decide which one?
Not yet. Okay, here you go.
Yeah, that's really weird, Victor. On my stream, I only see the Q&A thread, but like, I'm looking at the main stream. The hashtag is there.
Okay, just do it again and then do it again. This one over here, Chocks.
What?
Oh, so
what is it?
hold on. So this is. There's. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna type that out. Yeah, I know.
Either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Let's put. Yeah. Obviously, it's gonna make it too easy.
So it has to be.
Okay.
All right, guys. This one's gonna be an easy one. An easy one. Make sure you get the character name correct, spelt correctly. All right.
Oh no. Well, gotta
You do.
zoom in. It's not letting me zoom in. I gotta zoom in like kind of. So you super need to zoom in on this one.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. 2 lucky contestants to be chosen for a chance to win up to 8,000 reward points. Really simple. It's find the coin, basically. What happened?
Oh, it's not downloading. Why is it? It's got to supposed to be open it up in. Should be appearing in here. Ooh.
Everyone's testing.
Okay, it's here. There's downloads. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Brightness up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Alright guys, so we're going to go with the screen that's right in front of me. I'm not looking at the screen on my right, I'm looking at the screen in front of me. So I want to choose 2 winners from that screen. Alright.
Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat?
Make sure you get the character name spelled correctly.
Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely not it.
Ooh, so cold. So cold. Has to be the name.
Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat?
Oh, Mizrahi.
Come on, I really want you to do well, Mizrahi, because I know you'd run away after a nice number of points. Anybody but Brit and Alex,
everyone's saying Noctis. Lady. Oh, you can do it that way. That's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah, something like that. I was supposed to look at that. Ridiculous.
I know. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat?
Thanks for joining, Howard V. Just in time for Who Dat. Get your name.
Clearly, I'm going to make it a little bit obvious because it's like no one's even... Alright, let's just do this. Yeah?
Alright.
There we go.
Get the name.
Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat?
It's easy, Ronald. Don't believe the first thing that you see.
Who dat? Who dat? Who dat?
Look deeper. Ooh.
Who dat? Who dat? Who dat?
Monkey D. Luffy?
Alright, let's make it easy, yeah?
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Right, that would be quite obvious as soon as I do that. Hold on.
Well, first one to get it right.
Okay, you can't get more obvious, you can't get more obvious, but who dat? Who dat? Who dat?
I still think that's going to be a tough
Obvious,
one.
yeah?
Yeah.
We're still thinking we're not going to get it from that.
Yeah.
Right?
Thanks, Justina. Come on, guys, somebody get it. Ooh.
Who dat? Itami, if you're correct, as always, it's fair enough. You've got to say 2 people have got to get it right before we allow it, right?
2 people, yeah.
But there's no reason why you can't keep spamming your ideas, yeah? Alright, here we go. I'm going to make it... This is ridiculously taking a long time, so I'm just going to... do that.
You're almost there, guys.
Here we go.
You're almost there.
Who dat? Could you be any more obvious? Who dat? Who dat? Who dat? I reckon it's coming.
Someone.
There we go. I'm showing it here now. It's on the screen now.
Yeah.
Let's see what's happening. Let's just check.
Come on, guys. Bring your A game. Oh, 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 oh. Come on, come on, come on.
Yes! Yes! Zombie Waldo or Wally, either would have been accepted. Cassie B, she is a reasonable lady. She will not try to go to AK. That's great. Because she's anything like her hubby. You know, 1 or 2. That's very nice. Thank you very much. And Gilbert Rivers, is that right?
That's right.
Rivers is number 2. I think he's a new challenger.
Gilbert was first, and then Cassandra.
Yeah, I know, but I think he's a new challenger.
I believe
I'm
so.
a little bit.
I don't think I've never. I don't think
See if either of them have done it before.
Yeah.
Wally or Waldo, both would have been acceptable. So, Cassie B, I know your hubby's done it a few times. Have you ever done it before? And also Gilbert, have you ever done it before? So hard to find.
I know, it's a mess. It needs tidying up.
So Gilbert.
Nope.
Mayo. And Cassie.
Gilbert's never played before.
No.
New challenger, I am, but seen it before.
Yeah,
Great,
nice,
so you know how to play. Yeah.
You know how to lose. I mean,
Yeah.
you know how to.
Cassandra.
No.
No, wow.
Oh, fresh meat.
Awesome.
Fresh meat. Fresh meat. Fresh meat. Fresh meat.
Then you might have like, you know.
No.
Lucky.
Oh no, not beginner's luck.
Beginner's
again.
luck, yeah.
Beginner's luck. Beginner's luck. 1, 2. Where's the last one?
The 2 there.
Right. Gilbert, let's do this. 3 coins, 4 hands. In 3, 2, 1. Boom! You got a 75% chance. You got to choose from hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4. Let us know in the comments. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dango's arm in Alex's face. Fresh meat. Fresh meat. Martin goes for 2. Faith goes for 2. Gilbert goes for 2.
It's like he's a pro already. If you went for hand number 4, you would have got yourself 500. If you went for hand number 3, you would have got yourself 500. But you went for hand number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Beginner's luck on full show. Right here, right now. On full show. 2 coins, 3 hands in 3, 2, 1. Let us know in the comments you have hand number 1, 2, or 3 for a chance to win 1,000 reward points.
1,000.
chosen at
Or
random.
you can walk away with your 500 reward points.
Nice.
Do let us know which hand you would have gone for if you walked away. Martin goes for number 3. Gilbert goes for number 3. God, this is very quick. It's like very efficient tonight.
Well, I can tell you if you went for hand number 2, you would have got yourself 1,000 reward points.
1,000.
But you decided to go for hand number 3 in 3, 2, 1. This beginner's luck. It might be a natural thing, and I'm worried because Cassandra's up as well.
All of a sudden, all these messages are going really quick. Always pick 2. Ah, that's interesting, Brit.
Don't listen to whatever Brit says.
So, yeah.
We have a 50-50 chance we have here.
You've just reached level 3.
Level 3, we have here a flower or a number.
Flower.
Flower
Number.
or number. It's a 50-50 chance.
You can walk away your 1,000 reward points now, or you lose it all if you get it wrong.
You got a 50-50. If you want to go for flower or you want to go for number, let us know in the comments. If you want to go and take your points, let us know what you would have gone for.
The last winner that walked away with some points was Devon Wenstrom.
That is this is episode 40.
Walked away with 2,000 points.
So in the last, there's been 3 people that have subsequently not got anything, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Flower power. He chooses flower. That's it. It's like,
flower.
God,
The number.
what is this? It's just like not even like debating. Or, I don't know. I got to afford a friend. It's gone for flower power. Here we go.
Got it? What?
Oh.
Beginner's luck.
Gee.
Woo! Congrats.
Oh.
Congrats.
This is always the turning point.
Yeah.
From like, yeah, what's up? And then as soon as they pass this, I get into the butterfly zone.
Right.
That's a really great job. Great job for the beginner's luck. Walk away.
2,000 reward points.
Walk away. 2,000 reward points. Just to be clear, 2,000 reward points is $20, but it's the equivalent of spending
Everyone is like
$400. It's the equivalent of spending $400.
That's right. But next round is going to be very tough.
It's only a 33% chance of winning it, Chocks.
How does that work? How's that go?
1 coin, 3 hands.
1 coin, 3 hands. Or you could walk away 2,000 reward points. That's right. Have a think about that.
I'm a badass motherfucker, is what you say. Here we go. Yep.
3 hands.
For a chance to win.
Hold on. It's just... It slipped.
For a chance to win... 4,000? 4,000?
4,000, yeah.
Damn. Do you want to go for hand number 1, number 2, or number 3 for a chance to win 4,000 war points? If you decide to walk away, let us know what you would have gone for.
Martin's just jumped the gun and went for hand number 2. Faith says walking away. Tabby goes, what did I miss? Alex Petula, of course. Wimps walk
Mari
away.
says 3. Itami says 2.
Faith walking away, guessing 1.
Tabby says 2.
I mean, it's really easy. It's either 1, 2, or 3.
Faith just wants to see me cry.
It's much easier when you're not on the hot seat,
yeah,
guys.
I know.
Yeah.
It's easy to say it.
There's a lot of pressure.
I'm going to take my points, but I would have chosen 3. That is a very wise decision.
Let's just double confirm that. But I'm going to walk away. Yeah. All right, just to make sure we have that. We're not cheating, you guys.
Petula, it's not just about the money that you earn, it's how close you are to getting the points. Right, I can say that if you went for hand number... You went for 3, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. If you went for hand number 2, you would have lost 2,000 points.
2,000,
you would have lost 2,000
yeah.
points. But you decided to go for number 3, and 3, 2, 1. It was the correct one. Well done. You should have walked away. You got yourself 2,000 points. Well done. And let that be a lesson. Know when your time is done. And walk away with the points in your pocket. Don't be
greedy.
Rash. Don't be greedy. Do not try to punch above your weight, because there ain't nobody getting to that AK. Well done, Gilbert. Cassie B. Cassie B.
Beef. Fresh meat.
Now,
Nice one.
there was lots of pressure because I know James has done it a few times. And she definitely gave him pressure. And I'm pretty
Really?
sure...
Why?
I'm pretty sure that when he walked away with nothing because he messed up, especially like dying on the first one, there was no talking for, you know...
No talk.
But so I'm not sure what went down, but just remember, now it's Mrs. B in the hot seat. So I have to see what's up.
Wow. Okay, let's go through some of that. All right.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Bennington. Level 2 and died. Level 2 walked away with 1k. Yeah, that's not bad. Then level 1 walked away with 500, so that's 1,500.
Yeah.
And level 2 walked away with 1,000.
Yeah, so he's 2.5. Yeah.
In total, yeah. And then walked away with 500. That's
so it's 3k.
Okay.
So he's, you know.
Yeah.
So he lost the first time, and then he's banked points before that. So
yeah, bank for that.
Mr. B is banked 3k. You just need to get. The
pressure's on who now? It's on Cassie now, isn't it? Hello.
Oh, a nice one, Petula. Here we go.
Right.
3 coins, 4 hands, for chance to win 500 war points.
Good luck, Cassandra.
Yes.
Oh, refresh that.
Yeah.
Ugh. Super widescreen.
Yeah. Cassie B for a chance to win 500 war points. Hand number 1, 2, 3, or 4. You're doing so well.
And Anytime.
Anytime. I know you can't nominate your husband. I know that he's the points winner.
Four.
He's gone for 4.
Are you sure you didn't ask?
Did you confer? Did you speak to your hubby? Is he next to you? I can tell you, if you went for hand number 1, you would have got yourself 500 all points. If you went for hand number 2, you would have got yourself 500 all points. But instead, you had to go for 50, 50, 3, 2, 1. Boom! D9. All I can say is,
I don't even know which hand you put it in.
Poetry, because the fact is, James died on his first go.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Cassie died on her first go. Yeah. But that means when she goes next, she'll follow in her hubby's footsteps.
There's points all the way from there.
There's 3k up for grabs for her later on, because she's following the same as her husband.
Okay.
There.
She did it on purpose, right? So she could follow the same pattern.
Exactly.
As James.
That is a true marriage right there, like a rock. Sorry about that. There's got to be some sort of music. There's got to be something like that, right? Sorry about that, Cassie. You got it next time. Sorry about that sad face.
Kelly Cruz.
Alright, guys. We got another 5 to 10 minutes of chill out chatting with you guys. Let us know if you have some comments quick fire before we wrap it up. It's been 3 hours, and then we will wrap it up. And don't forget, there is a feeding frenzy right after.
Before that, though, you want to give a quick shout out to your boys?
Yes. Shout out to my boys over at Y Productions. I've known Jason since I was copying shit off of his economics class.
Really?
Yeah, I got an F.
What did you get?
An F plus. Because I can't even copy properly. Yeah, so I've known him for many, many years, and he does Wired Productions, and that is.
Hey Jason, you got a booth at PAX. Yeah, you got a booth at PAX East.
Right. What's the change to the slogan?
Yeah.
What request? What change?
Change the F4F slogan.
Let's hear it. Was there any sneaks this week? There was a lot of sneaks, Brennan.
God, what is this?
Why is F4F based in Hong Kong where real estate is such a premium? That's a great question, Anase. I was originally based in Dongguan, which was right next to the factory that we were using at the time. We don't use them anymore, but that sort of area. And then I was there for many years, 4 or 5 years, just to sort of get to the point where it was a serious thing. So this was 2005 to 2000. No, that's not right. 2007 to 2012. And that was the stage that Harvey was born, and it was 1.5, and he was like, "Can I have some education, please, Daddy?" He was very intelligent for a 1-year-old. And I said, "Okay." And so basically, in order to consider his education, we moved to Hong Kong. And with that comes the real estate price, it comes the real estate problems. It is what it is. Oh, a nice one, Pachula. So it was basically for Harvey's education. And then, but yeah, we're outright in the sticks, so space isn't the same crazy. Of course, it's still a premium, but of course, it's not quite as bad as if you're right in the middle of the center. Kelly, there's a lot of stuff in the works for Metroid.
Oh yeah, definitely Metroid.
Adam, you mentioned before change to US payment plans.
What?
No, don't remember seeing a change. I just say that one of our payment suppliers will be based in the US. We're trying to work on that, which is Braintree, which is out in just like a subsidiary of PayPal. Am I in the Happy Valley? What's the Happy Valley?
Oh, it's a place.
Oh, am I in Happy Valley? Oh, in the Happy... In the Happy Valley. It's sort of like the uncanny valley in the Happy Valley.
Yeah,
valley.
like 9 months ago, yeah.
It's like, is that some sort of like some drug that I don't know about? Happy Valley is nowhere near us. That is on the Hong Kong island, and that's like super premium. Oh, I've seen Happy Valley, the TV series. That's good. Let's make a deal. I'm standing right before Ornstein in Dark Souls. Free Ornstein if I beat him in first try.
What?
Oh, free Ornstein. You've got to stream that.
Free Ornstein? What are we looking at now?
He's saying that if he beats Ornstein, does he get a free Ornstein?
First try.
Nudge Chocks on my tacky points. Oh yeah. He got himself a golden ticket.
Yeah, I know. I gave the golden points already for Jin.
Yeah. Hey Scabs, you've not actually been to Hong Kong, is that right? Who's ignoring you, Samus?
What?
Go back up and see the Samus
He's
come
ignoring
up. Go back up.
Who's ignoring you?
Oh. F4F is life. F4F is love. F4F is for family. That's a lot of words, but I love it. F4F fam. F4F is love and F4F is life.
Raphael, any updates on Bayo meta?
F4F is the knight. Nana say all will be revealed. Kelly Cruz, have we ever played a Dark Souls? Yes!
Of course.
Well, I've rolled through. Will you ever get the other banners like that at Gamescom? I wanted the Shiranui one so bad.
Marie, do you ever will get other banners?
Should we sell them? Do you have a Grail license that you would like the most? Asked Zach. It's a couple. That FF7. That Pokemon.
Yeah, the Tabby with the Sailor Moon.
Pachula. Next Friday will be Preview Friday. Reservation will be 2 weeks from now. Honestly, please, if Capcom approves that trailer, can I show it first?
Has to be on that date.
Why?
Because that's what we agreed on.
But why can't we post it first? Just sneak it into the club.
You know that's not going to happen. You sneak that in the club, it goes out in the world.
That's alright, isn't it?
And they'll be like...
That's right, yeah. Come on.
And there'll be a lot of apologising.
Come on, Chocks. So good though, it's worth it.
Nah.
Take the
It ain't worth it.
Take the wrist slap for the cool trailer. It's so amazing.
And then we're gonna go with the Okami with Okami approvals. And we'll go with the Mega Man approvals. Then we'll go with all the other Capcom stuff approvals.
Good.
It's only like another week. Next Friday, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
The longer you let it out, the more hype there can be around it.
You let it out on Friday and have the reservation 2 weeks after that. They still get you 2 weeks.
Oh, can't survive. Will everyone not? Can I pause payment for salary at the end of the month because I've been because Phoenix needs us 2 weeks before he goes to live.
Hurry up with the PVCs.
Nana say, I need you to make sure you buy enough of them. Release the sneak. I agree. Release the sneak. So what we got up next week, Chocks?
Next week? Wow. I'm looking forward to the Spyro new game coming out, and hopefully a lot of people will pick this PVC up.
Interesting times.
Interesting times. And hopefully something a little bit special will happen next week. But it's kind of on the thin line right now.
A whole new world, Chocks. A whole new corporate world. No more bullshit that we pull. Now it's professional time.
Let's be all
no
professional.
More thinking about
once.
like what we normally do. We've been skirting round the edge too long. You know exactly what I'm chatting about, yeah?
Yeah, I know. It's okay, I'll handle it. Yeah.
Alright, sweet. What's up, Carlos?
Carlos.
Yo.
Yo.
Rosa.
Yeah, come on. There's got to be a Red Bull representative in the club, right?
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
There's got to be some official Red Bull employee or higher up in the club.
Yeah, trying to scrounge a free statue. Cool. Alright guys, Feeding Frenzy, 5 to 10 minutes. We'll catch you on there. Chocks, any more things? Oh yes, I was going to say, so Ride Productions, congratulations to them for publishing Grip. I know they've been working on that for a long time behind the
Jason,
scenes.
Leo, send us some copies of the game. Let's do a giveaway in the club.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Sign that shit. Yeah? As a team.
Yeah.
You guys sign that stuff, send it to us, and then we'll do the giveaway from there.
Sounds good.
Yeah?
Sounds good, yeah.
Get a grip.
Get a grip, yeah. Get a grip, will ya? Alright, I love it. Alright, guys.
Yeah? I'm happy.
Anything to add before we wrap it up, Chocks?
I believe that's it.
That's another one wrapped up, guys.
Right.
It, of course, has been the 9th of November 2018. I totally forgot to do the first bit, which is good morning and all that sort of stuff. Because it's been a while. I haven't gone back into that rhythm yet. So, I just want to say...
Angela La, this week's hashtag is hashtag F4F MM.
So for you, it's still...
I don't know why. I guess some guys can see it, some guys can't.
Alright guys, we will be back at it again next week for Preview Friday.
Fingers crossed.
For Phoenix Wright. It has been a long time in development.
Fingers crossed.
A lot. You don't. I tell you, it's been a long time in development. You can go back and see what Christmas sneak peek it was.
2015.
Is it 2015? Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking at it the other day. I was like going through the Instagram.
Yeah.
And I scroll all the way down. Like, why can't we have some nicer pictures? I said, yeah, we did have some nicer pictures back in 2015.
And yeah, absolutely. So that will be Preview Friday next week. The if we can get that teaser trailer across the line, it is really something quite... I mean, it's really short, but it's really great. I just love it. And, we will be back at it again next week. It is... that's it. That's wrapped up.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I want to say have a great day. America, have a great evening. Europe, have a very good evening. Asia, you should be sleeping. Australasia. Done. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Chockles.
F4F is love.
F4F is life.
And we'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Laters.